going live on Twitch. Okay, so the story so far, the heroes were traveling from Charvas to Durgaz, and then from Durgaz to Avegdaar, and then from Avegdaar beyond to the third island in the Road of Fire. Chain of 3 islands, mostly inhabited by giants, and a number of other terrestrial creatures and plants that cling to life in the lava fields. And it's all very volcanic and rough terrain. The giants barely scrape out a living here, many of them as raiders preying on the merchant caravans, if they ever come through here, which they don't anymore, mostly. So initially you traveled down this dotted line on Durgaz, and you met 3 clans of giants. And after completing those travels, we went on to Island 2. See if I called that one Avegdaar here. You awake there, Joe?
What?
What? What?
What?
The answer's no.
You stopped talking.
I did. I'm looking for a map. I'm just testing, Joe.
I was almost asleep.
Yeah, this isn't bedtime story.
Dude, I'm telling you, your voice is oddly soothing at this point. Like, when I listen to your voice, I just feel at peace and want to just go to sleep.
I don't know if that's a good thing for a demon to have. I just feel like it's firing on.
Hey, baby.
Man, your voice fucking bores me to hell, man.
Whoa. It can either be boring or it can be soothing. Why you gotta be so negative? If it was boring, I wouldn't be coming back for every week for the fucking past year.
It's been a long campaign.
We have been playing for like a year and a half, right? 2 years? Something like that? I don't know. Fuck.
Were you, I can't remember. Were you playing with us in the Darkest Dungeon campaign too?
No.
Okay.
I stopped by a couple times and played with you guys. When, SMS was still around, I played with you guys once.
I don't have the map here.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
okay.
do you remember that one time I joined you guys on a thing? Maybe Barker was
Darkest Dungeon
playing.
campaign? I remember
I
Barker
don't know.
playing at one point.
I joined, it was one night Barker was playing, I joined you guys. But
Uh,
I played someone's character, it was like a barbarian or something. Or like a, something.
Well,
I think there was like someone had a kid, there was like a kid on a dog or something.
oh, that's fun. Yeah, that was our ranger. He had a Drakkar, like the big lizard thing, like a pug. Anyway, on to the second island. So we got this one. This is visible only on stream. Avegdaar. So Avegdaar has several locations. It's got the Pyrrhus and the Hesper. They were the shipwrecks of House McKay. They were destroyed by the giant clan that inhabits the island Avegdaar. These are more humanoid giants. The giants on the previous island were beast-head giants, but these ones have the features of maybe a hill giant, somewhere a cross between a hill giant and a stone giant. And they live in the mountainous terrain here in these caves that are aligned along the chain of mountains. And so you encounter the giants, and you encounter the lava fields. And the lava fields have this rumbling volcano that's been getting worse. And there's a stockade, which is at 3. And that's where our current location is. You've moved over to the edge of the lava fields here. And the volcano's rumbling, and you can see there's these green patches, and each of these green patches has like a large number of Erdlu herds, sort of grazing in them, and that's what the giants of Avegdaar, they use as their livestock, and that's how they live and survive on this island. And if this volcano erupts, the ash is going to kill a lot of the Erdlu herd and force the giants to become refugees in search of a new home. So, there are some consequences if the volcano erupts, and it seems as if like the druid knows that if his minions go out of control, they're going to make the volcano erupt sometime within the next couple days.
Is the druid asking us to kill them?
Yes, Marcus explicitly says, please help me send them back to the plane of fire where they belong. They're not meant to be here. It's causing an imbalance in the natural order of things.
If we kill them, will they just return, or do they not return to the plane of fire?
They would go back to the plane of fire if they are defeated, just like Elemental.
Okay.
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
My Wi-Fi was being very naughty.
Very naughty, you say?
You sound like a robot, like a British robot.
I'll boot you into the sun.
Maybe his Wi-Fi is still having trouble.
There it is. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Anywho, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm looking for the map.
Do we re-roll our
Hey,
initiatives, or do we need to re-roll it?
It was
Why-
lava field, wasn't it?
Oh, why can't we just talk?
Yeah.
Why can't we just talk? Talk about some things.
Do the lava thingies even do they speak a language?
You know what?
They'll speak elemental language, maybe.
Where's everyone's figurine? We should get figurines on the table here.
Oh!
Grimoire, you can speak
Where
to them,
is
right?
it?
You speak the fire language of your element, right?
Where's the
I
guy?
already
Can you
established
try-
telepathic contact with them.
And wait, what did that do again? Did they just laugh
Where's
at
the
you?
guy?
Yes.
Where's the druid at?
Can Grimoire, can you try talking to them in their language and not a telepathic thing? Maybe they'll like it better if they speak to someone fluent in their language.
Yeah, I'll attempt. I will give it a try. I'll approach the elementals, ninja.
I think your giants are scared. They don't want to be here.
Okay.
What are
I'm
you
gonna
talking about?
I'm gonna approach the elementals, ninja.
They owe us.
I don't think they were with us. Because we didn't we flee.
Here?
I thought they left us at that point earlier in the game.
The giants?
Yeah, they're not here.
Oi, get back here.
Boy!
I mean, you can call on them. They're your allies.
What are you doing down there?
They just don't want to be here, because these are the lava fields, man. You have to understand, the lava fields are dangerous territory. Periodically on the horizon here, you see a variety of things moving around. There are id fiends crawling on the rocks here, and they're
Need permission.
pretty nasty.
Like you just said, pit fiends, and that's a completely different level of danger.
No. Id fiend.
Danger, danger.
An id fiend is a psionic predator. It uses psionic power to get the drop on you and eat you. And they're at least as big as a man. In addition to that, there's these blasts of lava erupting periodically from the pools.
Fucking Mario game.
Where's my character? Do you guys see it?
You have a bunch over here.
No, the one with the belt on it. I'm gonna approach Ninja.
Alright, so you're making your way across the lava field.
Yeah, I will approach the elemental.
Alright, so
And
first
that-
of
and
all,
that- Yep.
anywhere near the lava here, the heat is intense.
I got the lava walking boots.
You got lava walking boots. So you're resistant to fire and you can walk on the lava, right?
Yep.
All right. So you're able to walk around here without much effort. And do you have your mask, like your gas mask for the Silt Sea?
Yeah.
All right.
Obviously.
So that gives you
Breathe properly.
some more protection from the ash and everything that's in the air.
Yeah, and all the other fumes, the sulfur, and anything else that might be in the air.
Yeah, there's toxic gases that can erupt here, so you have to watch out for that.
There's really all the elements in this area to make like fireballs.
Yeah. Even in the distance, you see like a small hillside will occasionally get up and move. It's actually like an earth drake moving around in the distance.
So the lava creatures are these. They are these type of wild elementals that you're saying, huh? Last time.
Yeah, they're technically the minions of Marcus.
Yeah, we identified them last time. Anybody remembers what they were called?
They're called a fire minion.
Fire minion. But they're kind of chaotic and don't actually listen to any commands.
Yeah, but yeah.
We gotta catch them in a Pokeball first.
All right.
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna yell something here. I'm gonna use my my cantrip.
The hill me.
Thaumaturgy to raise my voice so they can all hear me. I'll speak in the language of fire elementals. I will tell them, even if they don't believe and don't belong to the Lord of Flames, they should still leave back to the world of elemental before my friends here destroys them and kill them and send them back by force. You still have a chance to leave. You don't have to listen to me, being a cleric of fire. But if you care for your own existence, you should probably go on your own ways.
All right. They're going to laugh at you, and then they're going to move around into the lava, enjoying it like it's a sauna, just hopping in and out of the lava and sunning themselves on the rocks. And one of them will send back in, saying in Primordial, "Why would we leave? It's so nice here."
I turned to the group and I asked, who has that curved blade?
You mean the ice sword?
Yeah.
If it's... I should have marked down if I got rid of it for some reason, but I can't get in my
Yeah, we still
Wi-Fi.
We still have. You might still have it, or at least somebody.
I think I
still
gave
has
it away to a dwarf in exchange for more favors.
No.
Oh,
No, I gave something. That had something.
Yeah, but I
to
had
do.
my own favors.
That's when we got the carpet. No.
Yes.
No, I don't think we got rid of that one. Did we?
Can a water elemental be put on fire?
No, there's nothing. I'm limited with what
I
I
think
can
that
do.
just turned into steam.
Water, cold, anything like that would probably be the best against them. Or necrotic.
Hang on.
Lightning probably will still work.
I can't turn into a lightning elemental.
Well, I guess we should just battle them. Chase them back, I guess. Wild elementals.
The creatures seem to have high morale. They're really enjoying their spot here. They're not terribly threatening. They're just enjoying the environment, just frolicking.
frolicking?
They're kind of enjoying themselves, like they're on a sunny beach, like they're on vacation.
Frolicking on my watch.
This is a worse vacation spot.
So,
Frolicking the man.
in the distance, the volcano rumbles like a deep rumble, and Marcus says, "Oh no! Oh no, what they're doing! What they're doing is upsetting the balance. They must go back."
What?
I walk up to Grimor and be like, "What did you say?"
I give them a last chance to leave before they are chased back to the world of flames.
All right, one of them.
Like they like.
One of them disappears into the lava and reemerges over here. Another one disappears and emerges here. So, a bunch of them kind of like advance, and they're going to make threatening gestures at you that are probably, like, if you're knowledgeable about the plane of fire, this is like the equivalent to the middle finger.
Wait, are there only 4 of them, or are these other things also lava
I
creatures,
would
or are
like
those
to
just
make-
the displays that you were showing that there's like lava bubbling up out of the river and are like natural hazard?
There is a natural hazard. There is a number of these creatures, and they are nearly indistinguishable. They're each a blob of liquid magma, but they can take on the shape, any shape they like, and they will sometimes, when they're speaking or doing an action, they will take a humanoid form of a little devil with horns. But it's hard to tell them apart from the lava that's just coming and going in the streams of lava here.
That was my insight check. I really can't understand what they're doing.
Yeah, they're speaking in primordial, so if you don't speak primordial, it just sounds like a bunch of magma noises and the occasional burst of
No, I mean,
flame.
like the whole like doing the middle finger thing. I don't really understand.
Oh, yeah, the insight on it. What a weird gesture. Why are they pointing at their weenus?
What did I come back to? What?
I'll ask for more than what they're
I don't
doing.
think they have one of those.
Well, the weenus is just the skin on the end of your elbow. Maybe they have some skin made of magma. Magma skin.
They don't seem to be threatened by us.
Oh, okay. If they don't seem threatened, they look like they're relaxing with that inside check. I'm like, oh, it must be term for friend, and I'll do it back to them.
Okay, now they're even angrier. Them's fighting words. They're all going to draw flaming scimitars from their sides, like the magma of their body forms into a sword that they draw out of themselves. And they also
Look at that, Taurus. They speak your language. They want a show of strength.
Oh, they do that? Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I get this one this time. Try the insight one more time. I see them draw a sword. A 14? I'm like, huh.
Yeah, it's like a DC 10 to interpret a drawn sword as a hostile move.
I don't know about that.
Seems like too high of a DC.
You know what? I think
You just wander the world,
yeah,
and then they get
this is
jumped by bandits, pull out their and say, "Oh, hello, gentlemen. I'm not in the mood for a sale today."
I'm gonna make Orin slightly less gigantic. Let's scale him down.
and I'll just go ahead and be like, huh. Well, that's oh, okay. You pulled out weapons. I'll pull out my weapon, and I'll flex with it. Oh shit.
I'm trying to keep in mind the characters here, so we gotta acknowledge that Trenbull is pouting and sitting on this rock saying, "You old bastard, this is your fault. This is all your fault, all the deaths. You did this. Can't believe I'm related to you." And Marcus is like, "I'm going to kill myself and the entire world's coming with me. Fuck this place."
Calm down. Hey guys,
I
could you
thought you wanted to
do
repent.
it? Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. Let me just rub my genie's lamp and conjure the air elemental to help deal with this. Why?
You did cast calm emotions on him earlier. I'll keep in mind you cast calm emotions, so this is all said with like a Vulcan level of logic, like he doesn't believe he should exist anymore.
I flexed on
The
those
conversations
guys.
last
when
like a
they pulled their
minute, so
weapon
that would've
out,
ended
and I
already.
pulled my
Yeah.
weapon out, and I I got a 30.
It helped though. It helped him meditate for a minute, regain some of his composure. But he's starting to fracture again.
Okay. I'm gonna keep them from killing each other. Air Elemental, help the party with whatever they're doing while I watch these two.
I mean, it's mostly Trenbull wanting to kill Marcus, and everybody stopping him from doing that.
No, no one is.
I'll be
Not me.
persuading Trenbull to
I'm
forgive
gonna
his
say
father.
Soul is helping to hold them apart. So like Soul is consoling Marcus.
Ah!
Yeah, he's gonna play him a tiny song on a little tiny violin close to his cheek,
I'm playing this world saddest song. In the
and
world.
he will sing "Pity Marcus." And- all right, so
I am going to, like I said, I flexed on those fire elementals when they pulled the swords out. 30.
a 30 flex. So let's see if they can insight on you. They cannot tell if you are any different from the dozens of other stupid giants on this island that they do not even consider a threat. They could kill any of those giants in a heartbeat. Whatever. Whatever. Just another giant. Get out of here, giant. This is our place.
Oh my god. So they're not threatened by me?
No.
This
I
is
fucking love it. I
This
fucking
is-
love it.
beautiful miscommunication
A misunderstanding has
and
happened.
misunderstanding.
Fuck you, mate. No, fuck you, mate. I think they're saying fuck us, mate. We should say fuck me. Fuck you, mate. I think they want to hug us.
What's your name?
Fuck you, Tony!
All right, he'll tell you his name. It's
The 15th.
Fuck
No
you!
relation.
yeah.
15th. No relation.
I think I've had enough of this nonsense. I have a different plan now.
Oh, see ya, you're here.
Yeah, I've been here for a while.
I tell Grimorn, throw his fireball at them.
No. I think we should just chase them, attack them.
Who are we
But I would
missing?
recommend you to stick near me.
Oh. I was about to go. Like he's like, oh, okay. Oh, near you. Okay.
There's not.
Well, I'll go ahead and use my
party.
ring
You want me to
of
just?
now.
I'm asking you all a question. Hold on.
Sending a message to Skywell to get him in here. He's the one that's not here. My bad.
Would you like me to just psychically snap all of their necks?
You can target all of them at once.
Yes.
Then by all means, please.
Hang on.
How far apart are they?
We gotta go to the measuring tool. Let's confirm.
No.
Do we got one? Where'd it go? Is it hiding? Do I have to... Nah, here it is. Here it is. All right. So let me set this to 10-foot squares quick. Alright, so I'll go to the top down. We got this here, this here. Alright. 10.
Hey, Ninja, I sent you a few images in Discord.
Alright, the measuring tool is accurate now. So the nearest one of the actual creatures
How far apart?
from where you're at is 100 feet, and then the farthest one is 120 feet.
Feet apart?
And the distance between them, the maximum distance between them is 30 feet.
Wait, what about this one?
Permission to snap all of their necks.
Oh, my bad, my bad. There's only 3 actual ones. Yeah, they're blending in. They're blending into the lava. One of them.
You can do that?
One of them's off to the side. 3 of them are within 30 feet. One of them is far away.
more or less.
One of them is way over here at. Damn it! I clicked
Permission granted.
Sparkler.
I clicked a sparkle by accident, and it's all laggy.
Permission granted, lads.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna tell you no.
You can do that?
You keep asking me that.
There we go.
Do they even have necks to snap?
That'd be more important question.
Yeah, it's like 65 feet to the two extremes. One of them's pretty far out there.
Alright, whatever you guys do, don't all stand together in one area. That'd make this much worse. That'd be horrible.
Are you telling that to the party, or are you like warning the lava creatures?
In the lava.
He sounds like a robot, so. I don't know.
Yeah, his connection's not great. So the lava creatures have declared themselves. They rule this place now. This is our town. Get out of here, punks. It'll take a show of force to drive them away, it seems. You're gonna have to kick some sand in their face, you know? You're gonna have to bully them a little bit, or they're not gonna leave.
Alright, murder hobo time. Negotiations have failed.
Wait. Does anyone here even speak their language? Primordial?
Yeah, Gorn, you already tried.
You can
What did
communicate
you say?
with them telepathically the way Ringsight does, or Krias can talk to them.
Okay. I can't do any of that. Alright. So we're just murder hobo.
Yes.
Yes.
We tried diplomacy, it failed.
These are
might
some
wanna-
dangerous, high-level sentient elementals, though. Free-willed, high-level, like a genie on that tier.
Wait, did I get into
Ooh.
combat or something?
Well, combat hasn't been decided. They were not aggressive. They were just enjoying themselves. But it seems as if you press them, they will fight you.
I mean,
You should-
before
you get-
this, because I'm looking at my health and I thought I was.
Did you guys have time for a long rest on the way here? You traveled, right?
We did not take a long rest. I think we had a short rest, maybe.
Yeah, you could have used some hit dice during a short rest if you want to heal up a bit.
But
Oh, I will.
I did say
I will-
while you were on the flying carpet you could rest, so...
it's probably better if you surround me, though, guys. Try to stay inside
Wait,
of that
I
10
didn't-
feet away.
Hold on.
So you could have a human shield? No.
I didn't.
No,
fly
but I
on
can-
the carpet.
I can protect you against fire.
Yeah, Taurus can't ride the carpet, and the carpet's not very fast, so everybody kind of just stays together.
As long as I keep my concentration, you're not going to take fire damage.
I got a question. Would I have had time to do a short rest?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because like he has damage, and if you had time for at least a short rest, you should roll a few hit dice to heal yourself.
Well, I got plenty. I'm almost full. Yeah, full hit dice. So
How does hit dice work? Like, I've actually never used these. How does?
you get one hit die per level, right?
Okay.
It's
Mhm.
it's one hit die of whatever your class is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus your con mod per hit die.
I think with Great and Glory, you're only allowed to roll a certain number of hit dice on a short rest, right?
Yeah, I think it's like 3 plus your con mod.
Yeah. Or it's 1 plus your con mod.
1 plus your con mod? I thought it was more than that.
I'm not sure.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
That was really annoying. What happened while I was going?
Your internet died again? Man.
Nothing really happened. We were just talking about short rest and
Okay, I'll make this quick then.
healing
Yeah.
with hit dice.
And we killed them all, and we got all the treasure.
What?
I didn't.
Boy, that was fast.
Yeah.
I've never
So-
seen a combat end so quickly. Holy shit.
So do I roll my hit die or do I?
20.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, roll the hit dice.
bards have d8s, right? So
And a
um,
fighter. So
you have, I think it's any number of hit dice. but you get a certain number back after a long rest. So you have a number of d8s equal to your level, your levels, I guess, because you also have fighter levels that are d10s instead. And during your short rest, you can roll some of those dice as healing by just resting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you run out of those, right? So you only have like 12 dice, and then you need to take a long rest to get some of them back, which is like
To get up to half.
up to half, yeah.
And then.
The
I
thing.
got one more. And I should be able to get full health.
42.
Yeah, all right. So you can just fill your health up.
What I was saying before was, don't you go standing in one area now in one place.
Yeah, you.
That's terrible for us.
Well,
You wanna like telepathically say that and roll a deception check?
as I tried to describe them, they are moving in and out of the lava. So while they look stationary on the board, it's just because I'm not moving them up and down constantly. But what they are actually doing in Theater of the Mind is that they are moving into the lava and onto the land and changing shape and making threatening gestures. Sometimes they draw weapons out of themselves, but for the most part, they're just trying to intimidate your party into leaving them alone because they don't want to leave.
What is that thing coming out of their belly button? Or is that not a belly button?
Don't look too close. Not PG-13. Oh god.
I'm just saying. What is
It's just their entrails falling out. What are you talking about?
It's a reverse
Yeah.
Trying to do
it's-
some basic reverse psychology to get them to all move into one space.
The other thing I noticed is there's like the tentacle coming out of one eye and then a tentacle coming out of the head as well. So these are all tentacles. Not
you
not
gotta-
the
you gotta
other thing you thought it
command
might
them
be.
To do the
Have you
opposite
wa-
of what you want.
Have you watched Hentai Ninja?
I have seen that one, I think. I do believe I've seen that one.
perfect?
They,
shooting.
they like tentacles too, these demons.
Yamate.
Perfect Steam question. Perfect
What the
Steam.
fuck are you guys talking about?
I didn't
Have
know
you
the
seen
answer.
Hentai Ninja?
Calm down. This is a Twitch is a safe place.
Yes.
It's
Holy
a
channel.
Christian Minecraft server.
All right. So negotiations are not going well. What's the party's move here? Are you going to escalate things into combat? You can start it if you
fine.
like.
I was trying to reverse psychology them. Is not gonna work. I thought they were just rebellious little bratty children.
One of the ones in the back, he's going to say, these creatures, they must want the things that are in the castle. Maybe if we burn them, they'll go away. And he moves towards the castle in the back and starts like igniting everything in a path as he goes, just throwing flames all over the place.
You wanna yell?
Come on, stay around me and let's attack them, guys.
Okay.
What? I don't know.
Can you translate something for me? I feel like I could talk them down.
Okay, so only Grimorn understood what that one was saying. So if you want to pass any of that info along to the party, they're all
Burning the
clueless.
treasures.
Can we just like
Okay.
tell them not to do that? I feel like
I-
they don't seem unreasonable.
As soon as he says they're burning the treasures, I will cast Call Lightning at
Okay,
fifth
All right.
level.
So that will be like your surprise action, and that starts combat. So everybody can roll initiative, and you can set up the radius for your spell there.
Okay.
So I trigger. I'm gonna keep concentration, and anybody inside of 10 feet away from me will be immune to fire. If you're 30 feet, like 10 to 30 feet away from me, you're gonna only have resistance to fire.
Oh hell yeah! Surprise action.
Nice.
oh,
Oh.
Alright, where is my spell circle? Spell circle back.
Dude. They recast Cobra Bubbles. What the fuck, man?
Cobra Bubbles.
Some Lilo and Stitch live action thing that I don't care about because live action tends to be gimmickry in this realm.
Alright,
Kill the one in the back.
Radius is 60 feet.
Look,
10,
Courtney B.
20,
Vance. I don't want
30,
Courtney B. Vance, but I.
40.
All right, Skywill's not here. I rolled for him. He gets a 22.
Damn. We're all pretty high so far.
Patience for these creatures then, and
Yeah, all of us, Chris, all of us.
Um,
I agree.
Are you able, with ringside, are you able to roll?
not. I don't have any bonuses though. It's just
Just
roll
a 20?
d20.
Easy. You want to do it?
Yeah. Come on, big number. 8.
8. All right. Yeah, it's this one here.
Oops.
Everybody else locked in. Jodab, where's your initiative?
We're doing initiative?
Oh,
Sorry, I was looking
yeah.
at
This little token
Yeah,
right
you-
here. You can roll a d20.
He's busy with a 12 paper, okay, man?
toilet paper. What's that?
Did you go to Taco Bell today? Is that what's going on?
Whoa! Oh, I'm sorry. What are we waiting on?
We're good. I'm going to roll it. Bam! The initiative is rolled, and a whole bunch of errors have appeared, and... Long, what do you do first?
So
Oh,
I already cast a spell, so on the surprise that's going to hit this creature, he has to roll a dex save DC 16,
Yeah.
or he would take. I hate rolling on this thing. It always like lags the dice. You just wiggle and never actually roll.
Was it the close one here?
The one that's going to burn all the treasure this time.
Ah, you aimed at him. Got it. All right. He fails a save. What was the damage?
The dice just keep wiggling. There you go. 40. He takes 42 points of lightning damage, and then I'm
Crap.
just gonna. If he's still alive, I'm gonna hit him with another lightning bolt. That was a pretty high roll. Near max. Is he still alive?
Pardon?
I was asking if the lava creature that's trying to burn all the treasure is still alive.
Hell yeah.
Likely.
So, what does that
It-
do? 40,
I
50,
feel like
60,
there's a misunderstanding
77 damage.
I don't think it wanted to burn the treasures. It felt like it was saying, "My can't." Or I'm confused. What was going on there?
Grimoire specifically told us that it's burning the treasure, so we'll leave, but I don't want it. I want it to leave and not to burn the treasure. So it's giving me 2 reasons to beat the shit out of it.
Where's the measuring tool? Oh, there it is.
Keep in mind, these are 10-foot squares, so move to corners and stuff.
Oh, 10-foot squares.
Yeah, if you're moving, you have to move twice to get across a square.
Okay, then I need to shrink this to half the size. 60 foot is 10, 20, 30, 46.
Move a bit forward. I'm gonna move forward.
Okay, that still encompasses everything.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's the range on this then? This is 120. How far can I cast this? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, 120. Okay, so I can move it here. Oh, that's actually not far enough then to hit that one.
Are we that far?
No. You have to put the damage on one of the other ones then, huh? Pick your target.
Yeah. then I'll do it to this one.
All right. Another one that might be
are
close.
These two 5 feet away from each other? Can I hit both of them? Because it's a 5-foot AoE.
It's deceptive, but they are actually a 15-foot creature.
Okay. Oh, they're 15 feet large? Holy shit.
They are amorphous, though. I didn't make the plate that big because they can move into your square.
Okay.
But it's like the scale of the blob behind them. That's the width of it.
Okay. Then if they're like kind of overlapping then, because they're that big, then I can be able to hit both of them.
All right, yeah. You want to do 77 to both? I'll roll an additional save for the other one, but he rolls a 1. Fuck him. The globs of his lava body splash all over the place under the jolt of lightning from above, leaving a big Terminator-style.
Leave the treasure alone, or be forcefully sent back to the fire realm, if they can understand common.
Yeah, that's a considerable magical elemental attack that they are not immune or resistant to. So, yeah, that'll get their attention for sure. Skywill is not here, so on his behalf, I will roll a stealth check. He gets stealth of 25. Man, this menu's gigantic. Stealth 25. Alright, so he's going to use his stealth, and he's going to get behind a rock over here. Okay. Fire Cleric Grimorn, it's your move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to light you on fire if you keep doing that.
Move over here.
Okay, time for fire. Grimorn.
Fireball! I cast a magical sword. And I make the magical sword on this dude. $24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
22 damage.
22 damage.
Take this sword. And I'll yell to the group, if you want to be safe against them, you might want to stay near me.
Can I ready an action to like stay next to him?
That's 60 feet?
No, you have to move on your turn to get close to him.
No, I'm saying like my next turn, if I have more movement, can I ready an action to like make the difference?
You can't take an action if you're readying an action.
No. I'm like, can I ready movement?
You can ready movement, yes, but you can't take an action.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. So I can say, like, in my turn next to him, and if I have remaining movement, when he moves next time, I can move that remaining movement.
It's Trimble's turn.
Okay. Trimble. He's going to think about it, and he's going to say, I'm tired and my head hurts, and I'm seeing double, so I think my best move is to take my bow and fire it. And,
No, what?
Come on. Fell, please.
he fires an arrow, and it misses, and it goes into the fire off in the distance there, and he says, Did I hit it? I hit something that was burning. I'm sure I did.
Why do you want him to fail? I'm confused.
Trenbull says, If these things were created by my bastard father, then we must send them screaming from this earth to their early graves. I'll have nothing of his creation exist, except for myself, and I'll disown him.
That's both illogical and terrible. Stop.
So that was Trenbol's move. The fire minions, they're going to do a thing. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to add this little in lava tag to this one and this one. And this one. This one here is going to move 3 squares. So he goes bop, bop, bop. He makes it to here, and he's going to turn around, and he's going to survey what's going on here, and he's going to say in primordial, he's going to say, "Are these creatures actually doing damage to you?" And these ones over here are going to say, "They called lightning, the power of the elements." Alright, so they weren't expecting lightning attacks. So they're in a fight for their lives now. This one's going to consider whether he should engage the party or continue on what he was doing.
Wait a second. Are they considering whether or not to fight the people trying to kill them?
Oh, no. He's considering whether burning the artifacts in the temple is going to make you go away, or whether he should just try to drive you off with regular attacks. That's what I rolled on. So he rolled very poorly on his intelligence. He's got like a -5, and I rolled a 3. So he still thinks that burning the artifacts is a good idea. So he's going to take a dash, and he makes it this far. He's almost to the artifacts now. They're on the wall there.
Why are they burning the artifacts?
To get rid of you. That's why he thinks that's why you're here. But he has a -5 on intelligence. These are the dude bros of the fire plane. Alright, so
Tell them Gamorn not to do that.
now keep in mind, any that are tagged in lava, you cannot see them, you cannot target them. You can target the lava where they're standing, and maybe it'll do something, who knows. But they have burrowed underground like a burrowing creature and are not currently visible. Their location on the map...
Way to put that. They burrowed underground like something that burrows.
Yeah, well, volcanic tunneler, it can burrow through solid material as if it's rough terrain. So they are not in the location marked on the map anymore. Those are just placeholders. They've gone somewhere else. Alright, so that's the creatures. Taurus, what do you do?
I do the thing. I will.
My turn.
I will go ahead and move to here. These are how big squares?
10-foot squares, yep.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Like most creatures can move 3 squares, and you can move a little bit more. 4.5.
I'll go right there. Yeah. I'll go to there. 4.5. I will just jump. Just jump
You leap across the fields of lava. Alright.
to where Gamorn is, and I'm like, oh.
Keep in mind, when you land heavy, and the ground is squishy, and you're going to leave, like, footprints. Maybe, like, cracks of lava under you. Like, maybe this ground isn't as steady and stable as you'd think. You might not want to do that again.
Oh. Well, that's why I'm in the center of this one.
Yeah. You're in the strongest part. Just imagine how bad it would be if you landed on the edge.
And I tell Gamorn, don't leave us. We're here for you, Rover. And I will. I'm not gonna reach yet. Oh. I will ready an action to hit any of them if they come up on me
Gotcha.
within my reach.
Mhm.
There you go. I'm done.
All right.
That's you, Sia.
Okay.
What do you do?
Are all my bardic inspirations completely gone? Or have they just not been updated?
Probably haven't been updated.
So are they there? Or I
Well, like I said, you guys had to travel all day to get here. There was probably a long rest. Then you're on a flying carpet. You've got nothing to do.
okay.
So you should probably have stuff back if you had stuff to have.
All right. Can I cast fly on myself? Actually, yes, I can. I want to cast fly on myself, and then I want each square is 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Fly gives me a fly speed of... Where is it? It's on the heart.
Oh, I got two things of flying.
Those could be handy here.
I think my
Yep,
bonus
60.
action.
All right, so from where I am, that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I want to... Shit, damn it, this is harder than it looks. How do I unlock the... There you go.
Is it too late to use my potion, my
30,
flying things?
40, 50, 60, right here.
Yeah, you still had a bonus action. Just go ahead. It's fine.
Yeah.
I then want to cast...
As long as it was on a quick slot of some kind. Otherwise, it's an action to do it.
My cactus.
I'm doing it again. Animate objects.
What objects? There's just lava around here.
You're gonna animate a rock?
Big rocks. Big
Big
rocks.
rocks.
Sure.
Make some golems.
Lava rocks.
All right, pick your targets.
All right,
Lava
That's a rock.
Lava rock action.
that's a rock. Wait, hold on. More calculations for. Okay, so what size category would you say those rocks are, Ninja?
This looks like a 10 by 10. This is a 5 by 5. That one there is a 10 by 10 here.
So
Sorry.
huge, large.
Large, medium. This one is huge.
Wait, this. So this one right here is large, right? Or
Yeah.
That's a large. That's a 10 by 10. This one's a 10 by
Okay.
10.
That one's gonna be a
5.
target. That one I'm bringing.
Medium, 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 medium.
Okay, so for a large, it costs surface large. Okay, intelligence. If the object like when the flash flying, speed and however if the object attached to sir. Man, I regret getting this spell. 4. So it counts as 4 for one large, and for a medium, it counts as 2. I can bring 10. So 4, counting this one. This is a medium, right?
Let's place one of these at each one of the things you're going to animate.
Okay.
How many are you doing? Like several medium ones?
I'm getting this one too, so a large. That's for this is a medium. This rock right here.
All right, so I'll just scale this one up a little bit.
If so, 6. I have, and then I'm also going to get. Is this a medium rock or a large rock?
This is a large.
Okay, then that one too. That one too. Okay.
Are these also hostile?
So 2 larges and a medium. Is that what you did?
Yes.
All right, I can get rid of this extra one here. Cool.
All right. I am also going to use animating performance on another rock. Wait, no, you're hiding behind. Wait, no, Skywill's hiding behind that rock again. Wait.
Yeah, he waves his hands. I'm using this one. He's actually here. Skywill, you can talk for yourself.
Hey, what's up?
Soul was getting ready to use an animation spell on the thing you were hiding behind again, which he did like last week too.
What about this one? That one's kind of far back though. Shit. Hold on. Where's the measuring stick?
It's kind of hard to use stealth when the thing you're using as cover keeps walking away, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember. I'm coming back now. I get what you're talking about.
And then where's the other end?
There's only one end.
I'm trying to measure the distance between myself and this rock over here.
I think you have to pick up yourself and then the measuring stick.
Yeah. Do you, then do the stick, and then move it.
Okay. That's within 120 feet. I can do that.
The one way
Well, I
out there
guess
in
that-
the distance? Sure.
Yep. Wait, no. Each one of these is 10 feet, right?
And this is a bigger one, right?
Oh, I see now.
Oh, if each one of these are 10 feet, is the stick accurate to?
It is. Yeah, we
Yeah.
calibrated it.
Okay. Yes. All right. So that costed action surge to do because they both actions, and then bardic inspiration, Taurus, of course.
Handy. All right.
And
Who
then
do you are inspiration?
you.
Me?
And it's a note of potential as well.
Oh no! I love it.
Do they take my turn immediately? Do they take their turns immediately after mine?
No, you're after they are. Next is Ringsight, Marcus, Long, Orin, Creus, Tremble. And then comes around to them again. Do they all act on the turn as well? Like all these creatures? You tell them to do something? They should all act on your turn. They don't get a separate initiative usually.
I didn't realize I was muted that whole time.
You sure
Okay.
were.
Yes. Okay. Can they withstand standing in the lava?
They're lava rocks, aren't they?
That's the question though. They do lightly hover. They all have like a hovering thing too.
If they hover, then they're not technically standing in the lava, right?
Okay, I guess they can. All right. I'm gonna. This one.
I'm gonna say if they're made of stone, they are not killed by the lava. At least not instantly.
What if they have a hovering speed? Can they just like hover above it?
Yes.
Okay. Because it says if they don't have legs, because I'm assuming these rocks don't have legs, they slightly hover above
I imagine they roll.
there.
They rock and they roll towards the target across the lava, making a splish splash as they go.
All right. So this one I'm gonna move. If I move one square diagonally, is that still 10 feet?
Yeah. So they can move 3 squares. Just move them like they can move 3 squares. And it all
What's
will
this
work
big,
out.
What's this big red circle right here? Is that like a fireball or something?
That's the storm cloud, the lightning coming down, blasting the lava creatures from your druid friend there.
Oh shit.
That's his heavy hitter, big spell, big DPS.
Ba, 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 ba.
This is like opposing druid powers here. Marcus has the home court advantage, though. The lava fields, his powers are strong here.
Do you like actively doing anything with the lava creatures?
No,
Or the environment, the lava at all?
they're out of his control, as he says.
Wait, so these were summoned?
He summoned them every single day, day after day, and they grew in strength and they grew in sentience. And now they refuse to leave. They've taken on a life of their own and a will of their own, and his fire minions are doing their own thing. They don't want to be fire minions anymore.
They don't want to be like.
They want to be fire bosses.
Yep.
Did somebody say raise? Can't have that.
They're quiet quitting.
Gonna have this one get right here.
All right.
And also this one's slowed. However much that matters. Because dancing, this one's like hitting the jiggy bop, and it's like slowing it down.
Okay.
Animating, yeah, that one's the special one. And I'm gonna have them ready in action. So if anyone gets close enough to them, they will attack. And that is my turn. Well, this one can't ready in action, and this one can't ready in action, but this one and this one can.
Oh, you can decrease its walking speed too, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so I just want to reframe for a second. Remember, these are in lava, so you can't actually see them. They're not actually there.
Oh.
Wait,
They're in lava. They have the ability to burrow. They are not in their depicted location because they have gone underground.
So
They're swimming somewhere.
can we take them off the map then?
Oh, I thought
No,
we could,
that was their last known location. That's the only information you have.
oh, so they're somewhere else. Okay, this is their last one.
Possibly.
Under the lava.
They're possibly somewhere else. All right, then yes, that would be my turn because that's all I can do.
Lava.
Ring sight.
But if they're still within 10 feet, that effect does apply to them, the slow effect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's only if they're trying to move on their next turn down. They have probably moved 30 feet somewhere else.
Elliot Page.
Hero the Hero. Sheriff of the Herits.
Ring sight.
Ring sight.
Ring sight. Are you muted? Can you hear me?
Is he asleep? Can I have your character? Say anything if I can have like items.
Can I have all your items, he says.
Ringsight's not here.
Damn.
You heard the man. Give me 9.
Give him the stuff.
See, I had hoped he would play a kind of vital role in this encounter, but he's not here to speak for himself, huh?
Well, oh well. Someone's got to do it. I'll do it.
I see his name in the Discord. I'm just not hearing a voice.
He's here, but he's not here.
Can he find their location with telepathic powers? Or could he actually engage with them, like the psychic smash or something, without even knowing where they are, but still feeling their presence in their minds?
Well, he had already offered to throw his big psychic attack at them, which is a strong attack option, for real. If you want to do some damage to a creature, hit them with a psychic damage if they're resistant to a bunch of other things.
But he has to see the thing to do that, or no?
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
There is one visible, the important one that's trying to destroy the artifacts, so if he could get in here and do a thing, that would probably help.
What is the artifact?
So, in a previous session, you had gone into a giant cave and you found a hidden nook in the back of the giant's cave that had some tapestries, and when Detect Magic was cast on them, it turns out they had an amount of information written upon them in esoteric magical writing. But basically, it detailed information about your overall quest.
Right, I was gonna say the psionic wave.
So you're working your way towards like a base of somebody who is known to know everything about psionics, and so you're finding artifacts of his travels and bases, like base camps that he's left along the way, where he took notes of his research and things. So if you can find his research notes along the way and preserve them, it's got some like story use. But these creatures, they will destroy those items if they're not stopped.
Well then, hello.
Okay, we can bypass ring sight. Mad Marcus, he's going to Roll a will save. He rolls a crit fail, and he says, I have no control over my realm. My land is out of my control. I am forsaken. I am nothing. I cannot even call myself a druid anymore. The fire, it doesn't heed my call. The creatures of the land do not listen. All is lost. Okay, so he has like a nervous breakdown and collapses onto the ground in a heap and begins to cry and bemoan his sorry state in life.
You're a disgrace.
Yeah, that's helpful. So this is why I was hoping Taro would be paying attention, because then maybe he could do something to help Marcus get control here. But Marcus is having a breakdown. Long, what do you do? Long is muted.
Can we say that ring sight uses calm emotions?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. In the meantime, until he says something otherwise. Suddenly, Marcus says, oh, why am I complaining? This is fine. I killed everybody I know, and all of my minions are out of control, and my island's about to turn into a fiery hellscape. This is fine.
Are those rocks hitting a jiggy?
I'll just watch these dancing rocks and clap and enjoy it. What a show.
Nice.
Hey, Long. Earth to Long. Or James. Or Morg.
Long.
I don't know,
Maybe
maybe.
there. Oh, not another one. No.
I know, right?
Long.
Wondering if I should take a coffee
If
break.
I can have all your items.
Let's take a little 5-minute break to use the bathroom and make coffee and hope some people wake up.
Okay.
It's gonna be annoying if they're staying hidden. A bit difficult.
Did we address that big bombshell from last week? Or are we just kind of
Nope.
ignoring that for now? Okay. I mean, we do have pressing concerns to attend to right now, like the saving of the tapestry.
We gotta save the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did actually talk to them and try to tell them
Long is
to
back. Sorry, go ahead.
try to tell them to give them a chance to leave before we attack them, but they laughed at us.
Okay.
What happened? Mad Marcus fell over?
No, it's your time. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Ninja's on a coffee break right now because we're missing a ring sight.
Well-
Okay.
But Long is back. And it's Long's turn.
I'm gonna assume that this one moved 10, 20, 30 feet this way, and I'm gonna assume this one moved 10, 20, 30 feet this way, and since they're 15 feet large, I'm going to send a 5-foot radius explosion over here in the lava and try to hit both of them.
Are we missing more? Dropping more people there?
Looks like Taro dropped.
Oh, he
I sent him
disconnected.
I sent him a message, but I
He
don't know.
he was having some Wi-Fi problems earlier, apparently.
Maybe he's trying to log back in or something.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back.
So, wait, let's do. What happened while I was gone? Is everyone gone?
I'm here.
Yeah. So what happened when I was gone? What did
They dove
Mad Marcus
underwater.
do?
I caught that. Mad
Yeah, the
Marcus
lava creatures went.
was having a apocalypse of his conscience, and we tacitly had Tarot, not Tarot, Ring Sight, use calm emotions because he did that so awesomely before, to try to get him to kind of. Oh, I think I heard him actually.
My Wi-Fi is behaving itself again.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So we kind of passed your turn, but you might be interested to. I think we can still kind of go back and do it. I was thinking you might use calm emotions to on Mad. What's his name here? Mad Marcus.
Mad Marcus.
Alaramki.
Well-
So Tremble's dad was having a apocalypse of his conscience. He was kind of falling apart at the seams.
He's a nervous breakdown.
Nervous breakdown about how everything is falling apart around him. The lava creatures, I thought, were all submerged, but apparently one is not, and I'm not sure which one it is.
It's the
It's
one in the
one
back.
front.
Yeah, who's trying to burn the tapestry
And the tapestry is where?
along the walls.
Oh, way back here you're talking about?
Yeah, on the far back.
Oh, this lava creature over here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 200
Yeah,
feet
that
from
one.
us.
Well, dang. Okay, so we gotta get to him and make some stuff happen.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I'm moving. Okay, so just to recap, because you missed something too. I'm moving forward, okay, towards there, but I have activated my ability. So if you're, I keep concentration. If you stay in my area, you're gonna have immunity or resistance to fire, depending on obviously how far you are from me.
Okay.
So inside of 10 feet, you're gonna have immunity. Between 10 and 30, you get resistance.
Okay.
But you're right now. I think he made you stealth behind that rock.
Yeah, so I'm not. I have resistance, not immunity at this point.
Hey, hey.
And
All right, I think we have everybody back, Ninja.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, where this green circle is, I put a lightning bolt because I assumed that this one moved over here, and then I assumed this one was moving over here, so I was trying to overlap them. So I sent a lightning bolt into the lava, trying to explode them.
All right.
Arrow dropped again.
And if they are in there, then they have to roll the dex save, or they take 25 points of lightning damage.
So your lightning bolt strikes the ground, and there's an explosion of soil and lava, but nothing happens to the creature.
Okay. And then I just move behind him. That's all.
Do we want to redo Tarot? Because that was just right before this.
Oh, he disconnected again.
Oh,
When he
dang.
comes back. Hey, at least we got long.
Oh,
We can
he was
continue on
back.
to. He was for a second. Did he say anything?
Yeah, it was there, but then he's gone.
I missed it because I was
Yes.
making coffee.
He didn't say what he was going to do on his turn. He was just asking for a catch up, and then
It
Just
just
happened
happened
again.
again.
And then his internet crapped out one more time. Okay. I will say on his behalf, he's trying to calm down Marcus, tell him everything's all right, giving him approval. You're not a terrible fire priest, fire druid. You're a good steward of the land. Look at how well you've done. Probably not his
Okay,
wording.
So, is it mine then?
Yes, it would be your turn.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is hustle way over to the other side. So I'm going to use one of my dice and throw a Sonic Dagger. And that is a d10 of times 10 feet. So that is coming up presently. Oh, dang. So 90 feet is a swift action. One of my dice. Yeah, you can go ahead and put me in. Oh, dang. I can get that far.
That's 90 feet from you.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's great. So is that our? Do I know that that's our rock golem there or rock elemental?
Soul animated the rocks. He
So I'm
has
gonna know that that's actually
bardic powers of animation from his class.
okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and teleport right next to the Rockman. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Boom, boom, and now that's gonna be my swift. I can get to here with a the move. I don't know. There's a ruins in the way. I probably can't make an attack against this lava creature, can I?
He's quite large. He sticks up over the walls of ruins here.
Okay. Well, he's not engaged, but does he see me?
Yeah, he's aware of anybody who's not hiding. You can choose to hide from him. He's about 60 feet from you.
Okay, fine. How about these craters here? Is that a possibility? I could run behind those?
Yeah, if you crouch behind a crater, that'll allow you to hide from him.
Okay. Well then, here we go with boom, pop, pow. Oh, hold on. That is not with advantage anymore. I lost that item.
31. Yeah, you're pretty well hidden.
Okay. So put me where it makes sense based on that. Is that like behind the lantern floor A here or over those?
Yeah, take your pick. Do you want to go left? Do you want to go right?
I'll stay here. I want to make an attack roll against him to try to stop what he is doing and trying to prevent him from doing damage. 2.
Didn't you have to throw a dagger to teleport here? So is this your bonus dagger?
It's a bonus dagger, yes.
All right, cool.
So, boom, 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 boom. That means 4, 5, 9. Is it set up? Yes, it is. Okay. I do not have advantage in this attack roll, do I? Well, yes, I do if he's not aware, right?
He didn't see it. Throw.
Okay. So, boom, and advantage. And there it goes. Okay. The same dice for both. So 22, does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Boom, and roll. Okay. So I slip in a dagger there, and I will send a motion to my comrades in case they weren't already aware. I've engaged the lava creature attacking the tapestry, but make haste, brothers. I need your help.
We're making our way.
Downtown.
Do. We're coming.
That's my turn, by the way. Sorry,
Grimorn's turn?
Grimorn's turn. Yes.
Your dagger does psychic damage, right?
Ooh, I will look it up. I believe that's the case, but I will go double check on the internet.
The creature is immune to psychic damage.
Oh, dang.
So he has immunity to your damage type. You hit him with a dagger and it just fizzles.
Let's see here. Psychic blades. Well, go to the next person. We'll figure out my thing later, okay? Grimorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's correct. Psychic damage. So it fizzles. Okay.
I'm gonna sleep so good tonight.
It tickles it.
Yeah, it's a problem for you if you don't have an alternate weapon of some kind.
I do have alternate weapons, but they'll probably melt when they go into them, but it doesn't matter.
It's a risk.
one attack, with each before they go away. But it is what's got to happen. It's got to happen. So that's my turn, though.
Hmm. Move ahead here. Is the sword?
I
Attack to-
will. Oh, I'm sorry. There is one more thing I'd like to say, and that is, it seems to not be affected by my psychic attacks. I'll pass that along to the group in the psionic.
If Ringsight was here, he'd say, "Oh no, my best attack! I was about to use it. Good, thanks for the
Right.
warning."
Correct. Right. But that'll be for later. Sorry for the interruption.
The sword will plunge in the lava and try to attack where the enemy was before. Is it attacking anything?
Your weapon swings into the lava, harmlessly, dealing no damage.
Damn it. Hmm. I can't do much. I'm gonna prepare dodge. A dodge action. Or can I prepare a block if I have a shield? How does that work?
Blocking is passive. It's your armor class.
Okay, so there's no like prepare yourself for a hit or something.
You can ready for a charge if you have a specific weapon, like a certain polearm.
No, I'll just a dodge, I guess.
Yeah, dodge is the all-purpose defensive action. If it comes to hit you, that's your get out of the way move.
Yep. Oh, he got far. Oh, and holy shit. Okay.
He threw his dagger and teleported to it, and then he moved.
That's pretty neat.
Hey, question, Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Is a dragon scale fireproof?
Dragon scale? I mean,
It was a fire drake, wasn't it?
No, it's a black dragon.
Oh, never mind.
Nibene.
It's acid.
Nibene's dragon scale. Is that fireproof?
I don't think so.
I mean, like, not like gives me protection, but like, is it like not gonna? Is it gonna be damaged?
It's a magical item.
Scale is like metal. It's like it heats up. It probably wouldn't burst into flames the way a bunch of fur would.
Like my skin would burn before it, right?
Like the description here says that if you've got like hair and loose fabrics like clothing, there's potential they could ignite here.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why.
Just being near the fire, not even dipping into the lava.
Yeah,
Being
anywhere near the lava. Like if you were within 5 to 10 feet of the lava, you will probably have some burnt hair on you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Now,
I'm loving it.
anybody within 30 feet of Creus has a comfortable time, but Oren, you've gone way outside his range. So
I've gone way outside his range.
you're
I know
in
what it is.
extreme lava town. It is very boiling hot.
Yes.
I'm rejoicing myself right now. I'm done. It would be Trenbull's turn. A ninja.
All right. Trenbull is going to make a comment at Marcus about how he's the worst. He rolls a 1, so Marcus isn't even listening.
Go.
All right. The fire minions, they burrowed underground and they moved to a new location. One of them
All dares he talk about is fodder when he's the ranger that just can't hit anything with a bow.
Yeah.
One of them emerges here. All right, rising from the lava, this one is going to look down at Grimorn and say, my home, you go. And then he begins to like hold his breath and puff up his cheeks. And he just keeps like inhaling through his nose, and his body is like swelling. And he grows from a 15-foot creature to a 25-foot creature.
Whoa. That's interesting.
All right.
Big
Uh,
monster.
Now, if you could take fire damage, you would now take 15 fire damage from being in contact with the creature, but you're immune. So its body presses up against you as it expands.
No, it's my home.
So he is now 25 by 25. He is like incredibly massive. He is ballooned out into a huge bubble of lava. His whole body just gigantic in scope. And then, after he does that, he's going to use an ability where his entire body becomes like iron. All right, so that was his action. The other two that are in lava have not reappeared during this turn. They're still unknown. So this one is visible. The other two are still invisible underground somewhere. They're going to do an additional move this turn, and they'll come up next turn. The one in the back, he got hit by that psychic dagger, and I'm going to roll to see if he cares. He's like, that tickled. He looks around and he doesn't see where it came from, and he can't really figure it out, but it didn't do a lot of damage. So he is going to spend his action scooping all of these ugly tapestries off the wall. He grabs them all, just rips them down casually off the wall, and he holds them, and he says, in Primordial, with his booming voice out across the plains here, he says, "Is this what you came for? I'll burn it up real good, and then you'll get out of here." And he uses his ability to produce flames, so his hands ignite, and the edge of the tapestry that he's holding begins to burn and smolder. That's his action. And then after that, we go to Taurus.
I see this big guy getting up on my boy Grimorn here, and I will walk up to him and smack him in the face.
Creatures within 15 feet take 15 points of fire damage. You gain immunity from Grimorn, so you are being blasted in the face with fire that isn't hurting you.
Yeah, I like fire. My weapon that's made of iron, is that susceptible? My maul, is that susceptible to it's made of
This
iron.
one is like all iron right now on the surface.
Your iron weapon will be heated, but it won't be destroyed.
Okay, so but I was just wondering because I do have the Silk Strider weapon.
Weapons that are damaged by fire will have like fire susceptible in the description tag.
I think of that.
That tag is applied to like
use my,
any wooden weapon. Usually has that.
I'm going to use my giant size Silk Strider for this giant size beast. A giant size. So this is the description of the Silk Strider, right? It's the massive spear made of volcanic rock and reinforced with obsidian.
Yeah.
The spear is adorned with intricate symbols of fire and has a molten red glow emanating from it.
All right. So it's already a fire
Ooh.
weapon. It's unlikely to burst into flames when you stab it into a fire creature.
Yeah. So
Good
don't worry
thinking.
me, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm sorry. As I pass this rock, never mind. I'm good. I'll do the thing.
It's a magic weapon too, right?
Yep.
And you also have Bardic Inspiration.
Non-magic weapons don't do shit to these guys. They'll laugh.
That motherfucker is ginormous.
He increased into a 25 by 25 creature by holding
I
his
don't
breath and
like
puffing
that.
up into an enormous balloon of himself.
Taurus, you should really deal with that. I don't like that.
Well,
And it does huge fire damage to everything it touches, but they're all immune, so.
I'm gonna attack recklessly so I don't have to swing with a disadvantage. So it's gonna be that. It's a +2 weapon. Let me see. That's it. Yeah. Let's roll. Let's roll, baby. Oh. I thought that was a crit. I thought it was a crit for a second. First hit, 27.
Yep, it hits.
And it does 3d8 plus 12, and then 1d6 plus 5. Is that an exceptional by chance?
You need a 31 for exceptional.
Okay, that is not exceptional. I will use my strength die to re-roll that one. And it comes out 6, so that's +5 damage. 41 damage on the first hit.
Okay. You're going to find it only takes 20 damage. In its hardened state, like it turned to iron, and you can only do half damage to it.
Well, that was, sorry. So that was, sorry, 9 of it was radiant damage.
Uh-huh. Doesn't matter. Half of all damage.
I'll go ahead and hit it with the second attack. Do, 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 do.
He is like a solid, immovable object right now. After he uses
I got
hardened...
Mark Inspiration, right? Mark Inspiration, I can use that. Right?
Yep. I was already unmuted, but I muted myself and then said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Yep.
Yeah.
He's like Metapod. Metapod, use harden.
Taurus is like my Pokemon. Go! Beat his ass! Use move, beat ass!
Okay, that makes it a 22. Does 22 beat a 21? I think it does.
Indeed. Yeah.
Mark Inspiration.
You give him another resounding whack. This form also gives him regen 30, so you have to do more than 30 damage to him to make it worthwhile.
27.
Whoa.
Alright, 27.
41 and 27.
So 27 cut in half is going to be 13 more.
It's like all of Taurus's moves just say beat ass. beat ass.
That's it. That's what I do, man.
Okay, so the creature used Harden, and you did slightly more damage than he could regenerate. So that's going to make him think, like, I can't heal as fast as he's doing damage to me. So that might make him break for him.
That was my. I don't know if I said it.
He used Harden and Taurus used beat ass.
Bonus.
When it
Bonus
hardens,
action
does it just sit there and not do anything else?
Well, you've never seen this before. Hard to say.
It's a Pokemon. You gotta catch it.
Oh, nice.
It's a strange elemental creature using new and unusual powers you've never encountered before.
And we found it in a new biome.
Next, what does it say?
It's a fire earth type.
All right, see ya. What do you do?
We all want you the very best.
None of these creatures do magical damage. So
Well, that's
can
okay.
Can they feel? Huh?
They're just resistant to non-magical damage, so just half whatever damage they do.
I mean, like, oh, it's resistant to non-magical. Okay, they can still make grapple checks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, actually, if a creature is like more than 2 sizes larger than you, you cannot. So nobody can grapple these anymore.
What about this guy?
They were-
He's this big guy.
Yeah, he could. He's big enough. He could still do it. He's within 2.
Would it be like? Would it be different if like all of them were to grapple him?
No, not really.
All 4 of them?
I mean, you could have one of them roll to help the other one that's rolling grapple. Give him advantage.
That was a magical weapon.
Harden doesn't care about your magical weapon.
Oh, okay.
Harden's power says cut all damage in half no matter what.
Okay.
Dang.
Ooh,
That's a huge bitch.
all right.
But if he was not in that form, yeah, your magical weapon would negate his regular damage resistance.
This one. You can only get right there. Shit. Wait, hold on. It's right there. Yep, that's.
This is a big amorphous creature. Technically, the front line is inside of him. He's a 25 by 25 creature.
So this guy can hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have them all make attacks actually instead.
Like if you look at him front on, and the width of him is like his actual width and extends into those squares.
So that's a D20 plus. This spell requires a lot of math. All right, the large is a D20 plus 6 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, gotta roll 2 of those. The first one. $24, does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. The second large one. 14 doesn't hit?
No.
Okay. The medium one gets a plus 5. All right. It was so close to a nat 20. I'm gonna. I gotta punch someone. All right, that doesn't hit. I can tell. And then there's the.
It hasn't come up yet, but the harden also makes him immune to crits.
Oh dang.
Damn. What about the critical effects? Can we still get those?
Nope.
Oh no. All right. Then there's the bigger. He gets a plus. How much is that?
So they're all. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out if his animated creatures do get resistance from Grimoire.
Well, if they're allies, then they're in that space probably.
It looks
Yeah,
like this
like
one's.
they all-
This I
They
think
all count
they're
as
all
something.
within 30 feet. I think. Like it's 7 from you. Maybe not the back row, but I think you could get these 3 with a resistance to fire, which means they only take 7 fire damage.
All right. And the final one is a failure. So only one of them hit.
Hey, do
Yeah,
any
he
of you guys
does.
live by Vegas?
Nah.
No.
2d10 plus 2. Okay. From the one attack that does land, this guy takes a whopping 10 damage. I know. Stuck. So 5.
When you
But-
say live by Vegas, you mean like how many states away do you mean by Vegas?
I do know somebody that lives in Vegas.
Fallout New
I'm, about to
Vegas.
go, I'm supposed to go to Vegas for my birthday next month.
Oh, fun. You gonna take in one of the shows? You gonna see the Blue Man Crew or maybe Carrot
I
Top?
gotta go to a conference.
Well, that's not fun.
Ooh.
Yay!
So exciting.
You'll see the inside of a hotel.
All right, final thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Romulus Psychic Lens.
They're immune to psychic.
That's all.
He already said that. He said
They're
that out
immune.
loud.
They're immune. Oh shit! All right, does this do psychic? Hold on.
I don't know. Maybe if it's hard, it's not immune to psychic anymore.
Yep, it does psychic lens. Okay, never mind. Shit. Damn, I hate this thing. I can't do it. Hold on.
It's a tough son of a bitch.
I don't think. Shatter. I use Shatter.
There you go. Thunder damage.
Yeah, it's the only spell I have that can actually do damage to him. The other ones are psychic. I'm gonna cast that at 4th level.
Thunder and lightning work great on him. That's been established.
Okay, so it does 3d8. So that's 5d8. He has to make a save.
The creature, in its hardened state, does very little. What kind of save, Dex?
Yep. Wait, no, I think it's a con save.
Con. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, he gets a 22 on that con save.
That is a pass.
But I think it still does half, right?
Yep, and did not get halved, or does it?
No. He doesn't.
26.
I think you can only half things once, so 13.
You
No,
took
if you make
5.
a save and then you're just resistant to the damage, then it does quarter.
So it should
You
only
took
be
5.
6.
You took 5 for my little flacker, and then there was the 26 he just took.
Yeah.
Apparently, it has been wonky at my house all day, so I don't think I'm going to be able to attend properly.
You're here now, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't know how long that's going to last.
Well, it's your turn next.
Oh, that's nice, I guess. What's going on?
Yeah, you've been engaged in combat. Marcus is having a nervous breakdown. Trenbull is doing nothing useful, insulting his father, telling him he's right. He probably should have killed himself.
You almost died.
Complaining about his headache.
The creature in the back has started to burn the tapestries. The two in the middle are in lava and not targetable. The one in front has grown huge and hardened himself into steel.
Hello?
Yeah,
Is it my turn then?
it sure is. What do you do?
Okay. I gotta make this fast. Okay. I'm gonna give I'm gonna take Trenbull aside for a second
Okay, what do you say?
while everyone's fighting fire elementals. And I'm gonna go, hey, look, I know that your father's hurt you and all that. And you can hate him all you want, etc., etc. But he's still your father, and he didn't. You think that he really wanted all those people to suffer? He's made his mistakes, and he needs you right now. You traveled all this way. Are you really ready to lose your father after all that to his own demons?
He says, maybe you're right. I did come here to save him.
So go save him from himself.
All right, you've
I want
convinced
to give
him.
a slow clap. I want to give a...
That was beautiful.
That really was.
Bravo.
All right, so he says some consoling words to his father, and all right, Marcus stops having a nervous breakdown, and he stands up, and he says, "Really? You mean it's possible that you could forgive an old fool?" And when he says that, in the background, the minion that was like cackling and laughing and burning the tapestry, he says, "What? No!" And he disappears.
What? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, you know what tomorrow is?
MVP ring site there.
All right. The ground around Marcus starts to solidify. Some of the lava begins to cool in a periphery within 30 feet of him.
What?
Wait, get him over here. Throw him at the creature.
All right. Did you want to do anything
Hey,
else?
The computer's slowing down the process. Quick, throw the computer at the problem.
Exactly. See, he gets it.
So, Ringsite, once you've convinced Trenbull to talk to Marcus, and Marcus seems to be having a recovery moment here, what else do you want to do on your turn?
Wow.
Set the air elemental. Is there one still trying to burn all those artifacts?
No. He's the one that disappeared.
Oh, that's good.
Marcus is regaining his control.
Hiding.
As Marcus regains his control, his minions are forced back to the plane of fire.
If that's the case, then
Oh, I thought the minion was saying, "Oh no," because Marcus is like getting happy.
Yeah, basically. He's
elemental try a
his control over the land is basically based on his willpower, and like, if he believes in himself, then he'll have the control that he feels like he's lost.
What actions do I have left?
Well, most of your spells aren't going to do any damage. If you've got a magic weapon, you could try to shoot the hardened creature, but it's unlikely to do much damage. It's your call. If you want to just move on to the next player, you can.
The hero.
Wind elemental, they'll keep the fire minions distracted.
Yeah, I mean, if you want him to fly over there and try to beat on the hardened lava creature, go for it.
Works for
Stop
me.
it from getting.
It's a tough one, though. Armor class 21, and he resists half of all the damage you do, no matter what kind it is. He's turned into an enormous semi-spherical steel ball emitting hot flames.
Roll.
Be right back.
User. Seems like we lost Taro.
Yep.
I thought he'd come back, but he faded away.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said that I can't roll anything, so just have the wind elemental attack.
You got it. 2 attacks coming up. A miss and a miss. He batters at the steel ball and can do nothing. Marcus does recovery. Long, what do you do?
I don't want to hit the little rock guy, so I'm just gonna cast the circle off to the side. And just hit the big metal creature.
All right. You blast the steel ball that this creature has become.
I don't know if he can make a dex save while he's hard and stuck it's sitting there. But he will take half of... Come on, dice, stop shaking. There you go. 39 points of damage. Halved. And I don't know if he makes a save.
19
18,
damage.
16 next.
I'm just going to take 19 damage. Let's see. 133.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will move closer. 5, 20, 30 feet. I'll move right to Ingramorn.
All right. Closing in on an enormous sphere of steel and flames. If not for Grimorn, you'd be baking right now and 15 points of fire damage. You're immersed in flames.
Ramon is amazing. The fire cleric saves all.
Oren, what are you doing? Skywell? Well, if he's not here, Chris, what do you do?
I'm welding something. Okay, give me a sec. Very limited with what we can do with these freaking thing, huh? My sword will attack this creature. We'll try at least.
Uh-huh.
Probably it's magical, so should be able to hit it.
Yes.
20 to damage.
An attack of 20 hits the creature for no damage.
Okay. It's like blasphemy.
Your weapon hits it with a resounding whack and is unable to penetrate.
And my spells are kind of useless.
Yeah, mostly firepower. Doesn't work very well against a fire creature.
Would a plague of insect attack work?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the insects burn?
There's insects that live in the area. Like hot beetles. They're used to the fiery plains, the lava fields. There's more wildlife here than you'd expect.
I'm gonna cast the insect plague.
Okay. Yeah, if he's in the area of any damaging spell, just go ahead and roll your damage.
It's gonna have to do a Constitution save of 19.
He just takes half damage anyway, so just go ahead and roll it.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll one of the dice. What? Okay, I gotta like. Did you guess? I'm gonna re-roll it all, okay? Because it gave me a big 0 instead of counting the number.
Yep. Seemed a bit odd. I'm getting 40 FPS here. That's not terrible.
Okay, I'm not gonna re-roll anything here. So it's 42 damage, and it stays there though. It's gonna keep on biting this thing, eating his head pretty much. A giant swarm of flying insects attacking this big ass freaking metal creature.
Yes. All right. So Trenbull says, like, the past is the past. You need to get a hold of yourself. Are you a druid or are you not? This land should be your land. Is it not under your control? Are these not your minions? Where's the druid that saw such promise in this land that you felt the need to protect it? Bring up that part of yourself. Remember who you are. All right. So the fire minion, he realizes he's taking more damage than he's resisting and regenerating, and so he will revert to his non-metallic form, and he's going to make 2 attacks. Let's see. Taurus. Each of these has a plus 13.
I'm back, by the way.
Look at that,
I'm
12
back
and
in
12.
case.
So 2 25s to hit. What's your AC right now?
That's a hit. 23.
All right, so we've got 2 attacks. He slams you. You take... each attack does 14 piercing damage and 10 fire damage that you can ignore because of Grimoire. So 2 attacks, that'll do 28 piercing damage, and if you're raging, you can cut that down to 14.
Okay. Okay. I'll bring my health down if I can zoom in enough. Damn it.
All right, so the creature just slams you with its arms in a massive two-fisted slam attack. It is now no longer hardened, so I'm going to remove the hardened tag.
I lift up my hand and like to like block it. Like it's nothing to me, you know? It hurts, but it didn't like hurt. If you know what I mean.
You brush it off.
You can tell the creature's taken some damage. It doesn't look happy anymore. It's not smiling and frolicking anymore. It's got grit and determination on its malleable face. The two other fire minions, they're going to emerge. One of them emerges here, and one of them emerges here. So they pop up behind the party, and they're going to hurl attacks. So they grab up globs of lava and they throw them. One of the globs is going to crash down at Soul. Actually, two of them. I'm going to do 2 attacks against Soul. These have plus 13.
That's what you get for not being around us.
Ooh, one of them missed. The other one's a 23 to hit. Let me check the table here, because he did have a crit fail in the first one. Alright, his ammunition gets lodged in its container. You must use an action to organize the ammunition in its case before you can make another ranged attack. Alright, so what happens is he reaches for a glob of lava, and he gets nothing but hard rocks instead that slip through his fingers. So he actually doesn't even get to make the second attack against Soul. So that was a fortunate crit fail. The other one that emerged, he's going to turn and he's going to throw globs at Ringsight. So Ringsight probably didn't see that coming. He's in the middle of this dramatic father-son discussion here, and then lava is going to hit him in the back of the head. A 16 and a 29. 16 and 29. What is his AC? I'm looking it up.
Probably gets hit both time.
I think so.
Tara, you can't hear us, can you?
Armor class 12 on my information here.
Shield spell.
You're going to shield spell? That gets you up to 17. That'll block one of these hits. Okay, you don't gain the benefit of the flame shield, which means you'll take from one glob of molten lava and obsidian fragments, you take 14 piercing damage and 10 fire damage.
Looks very badly wounded.
Yeah.
Also, I can't alter my health because my computer's Wi-Fi is being stupid, so just... I have 50 max, just cut that in half.
You did have Eros Feast, so you can roll 2d10 as extra health. Ringside.
Do that if I was capable. Please do that for me as well.
Ninja, can you do that?
What?
Roll 2d10 for his extra health.
Oh, yeah, he would have had the Hero's Feast.
Yep.
Okay. 12.
Trying to save his butt.
So he'll have 12 extra health here.
Make him less bloody.
That gets him to 38. Okay,
That's pretty
so
good, 12.
38 of 50, not bad. Okay,
I'm sure health's so low at level. We're at level 12 now, right?
he gets a d6 as a sorcerer.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, that's why.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay, so neither of these creatures is marked as in lava anymore. You can target them directly. This one has 77 damage from before. The other one didn't have damage yet. All right, Taurus, what are you going to do?
Me already? Okay, I'm going to.
I did want to check in. Sorry to interrupt, but while I was with my son, did you guys go past my turn?
Yeah, we did. What do you want to do?
If I may, there's this lava creature over here.
The one you were aiming at with your psychic dagger, that one popped out of existence because of something Ringside did.
I remember. But this one over here, does it still exist?
They're all visible now. They emerged from the lava and they threw lava globs at people.
But this
that is not a creature. That is just like lava blob of actual environmental lava.
It's not lava creature, just lava.
Just lava, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are these three over here in the back where we are.
So, back with the rest of the party is all the rest of the action then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, understood. Okay. Well, then in that case, I would like to... 30... Actually, I would probably like to not have my hair melt over my face. If I can get next to Krias and be part of that thing again, I'll probably pop another secondary dagger just to go ahead and get next to him.
Sure. All right, so you throw your dagger, you teleport over, you get within the shield, the flames are no longer burning you.
I may teleport back. I'm going to go ahead and try. So I'm going to roll this, and I'm going to roll my attack roll against the lava creature that we are still up against.
Ooh,
1.
Not
That's
good.
not going to do it. So, if I try to teleport somewhere, well, I guess I can get like, whoop, oh no, undo what I just did.
Weapon attack critical fail. Missing what you thought was a critical blow causes you to panic, and your current turn, and you are surprised until the end of your next turn.
That was a D10. That was a D10.
Why'd you roll a D10?
Because that's how many. That's 10 feet I can move with my teleport.
No, I got it.
Yes.
All right.
Now, for my attack roll, I will go ahead and do the bada bing, bada boom.
You can understand my confusion. You said you were rolling to hit the creature, and I saw a 1, so...
You know what? I'm sorry. I did say that. So 28 on my attack roll, but I was trying to teleport over to... So I did not get to Krias. Sorry, it's Grimorn. So are there effects from me being next to lava, and I'm like catching fire now?
So it says if you're like touching any of the lava here, your hair will burn, your clothing will catch on fire. You can pour water on yourself as an action to put it out.
Okay. So am I catching on fire now then?
Yeah. Anywhere like within like 5 feet of the fire, any of the lava on the map, it's pretty bad. But if you get close to Grimoire, you gain resistance and it won't burn you. You got to be within 30 feet, so that's 3 squares from him, which is almost there.
Try to, I guess instead of making my attack, I will empty out my water skin. Well, no, I already said I was making my attack, right? So,
yeah.
So done. So I just take whatever damage it is.
Okay.
I'm on fire. I hit, I'm guessing.
Ooh, 10 fire damage. And you will hit, yeah.
Fire damage. Okay. So here comes the results of my psychic. No, not psychic. I'm going to use a bow.
A bow.
I'm going to use a regular bow and shoot it at the back of this lava creature. I'm guessing that bow catches fire after this, but if it does damage at all, you saw how much it was. Where is it down there? I can't see it. Did it say 30? It says something down there.
Is your bow magic?
I don't believe that it is.
All right.
So
he'll take half of that. He takes 15.
It is not magical. No. So there you go, 15 damage. And my bow is on fire, and so is my face.
Mark on your bow that it takes 10 fire damage. Oh, that probably destroys it.
What is it? It's fragile 1? What does that mean here?
That's if you roll a 1, it breaks, but does it say, like, vulnerable to fire?
Fire susceptible, yeah.
Yeah, fire susceptible. So that means it takes D10 of fire damage when fire touches it.
So an extra D10?
So your bow is burned. You can repair it. You can take it to a shop, or you can do some repairs with. It's like a DC 10, I think, to repair it, and it takes like a short rest.
Okay, so I got 1 shot out of it, and that's it.
Yeah, you pull it out, you fire 1 arrow, and then your string just ignites and burns up.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that down.
Maybe
here,
like all the
and,
lacquer on the outside of the bow starts to ignite.
Right.
Who's turn?
I- Drop it and stamp out the fire.
Okay, so we went back to him. We had already done the. What was it? It was Taurus's turn, right?
My turn. When he gets small, I'm like, now you small again.
Well, he didn't get small. He's still 25 by 25, but he's no longer made of steel. He's turned back into his form.
Oh,
Beat his ass, Taurus. Beat
you're
his ass.
soft again, huh?
Taurus, use beat ass.
It was a tactic, and when he saw that you could do enough damage to bypass his regen and his damage resistance, he figured he would try attacks instead.
Well, I'm gonna stab him now with my spear again. Spear go!
Yeah, that's for sneaky. You're beating the shit out of it.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hammer down.
Or
What am I doing? I can fly.
38 damage.
Yeah, just go above the lava so you don't burn up.
Right.
The second
That'll be
hit,
next turn.
I'm able to fly too. That's just crazy. Oh, I thought it was almost a crit. Damn it! Do I have bark informations again? Or I know I used it, but do I have it again already or no?
He didn't say anything last turn, I don't think.
Then I don't have it.
See ya?
So the second attack I don't. I don't have this.
Yeah, I forgot to give him a bardic inspiration. I'll do it this time. I'll do it this time.
No, that's cool. I missed the attack. Yeah, I'm good. That's it. I'm done.
You give it a solid whack. It's at 178 damage. This thing can take a beating, huh?
178.
No, 87, I mean.
30 back.
187.
On an undercover cop. Hey, and you don't stop.
Okay, see ya.
Creatures, mobilize. Formation.
To
Don't
say
know
something
yet.
cool there.
It's like in the Persona games when all of the characters jump in and attack all at once.
Yeah. All right.
Well, no, they're doing a more from Power Rangers mobilize.
Yep.
Ginyu Force.
Can you force
Doesn't
pose?
hit.
They all pose before attacking.
15 doesn't hit. They all pose before failing, apparently.
Yeah, armor class 21 is, well, that's a hit. You got one in there.
The one medium. Doesn't hit. And these guys are really disappointing me. And 24, that hits. Okay. So 2 of them hit. The dancing item, its attack is force empowered slam. So that's 3d10 plus. Just 3d10 and then my 3d10 plus 3d10 plus 6. Okay.
And they don't resist force damage, so you do your full damage with these attacks, if they hit.
Rock'em, sock'em, bop'em.
The roll is something wrong with my dice. There you go. 22 damage.
That puts him at 209 damage. Ouch.
And then for my action, another 4th level shatter.
Alright, roll the full damage on that one. He does not save.
Okay. 5d8. Got you. 16. And then bonus action, Bardic Inspiration, Taurus. See? I said it this time.
The creature reels in pain. It's clearly close to defeat as most of its body is blasted apart by the shatter and sent scattering around. It's trying to reform itself, but it's half a creature at this point.
Taurus, remember you have a Bardic Inspiration again. Right? And that is my... Wait, no, they still have movement, right?
Yeah, they can move,
Oh.
but they're kind of in position.
Oh, yeah, he's flanked, right?
Yeah. Helps out Taurus, gives him an extra advantage if he wants to use it.
Alright, then that's the end of my turn. Ring sight, Tarot the Hero. Tarot to the Hero.
Yeah, if your internet is permissive.
He's there.
There.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Taro, what do you want to do on your turn?
Now that Marcus has regained his senses, I'm gonna try to help action him to regain command of the elements.
Roll a knowledge nature.
Hold on. What is it?
He has mad cow disease.
My brother
We're
just
screwed.
opened the door, and then you said he has mad cow disease, and then he closed the door.
It's interesting.
Okay, my nature is 2. Can I just tell him you can do it, you're the best instead?
All right. You give him more words of encouragement.
Or that be a persuasion?
I mean, he was already pretty much doing stuff. I was going to have him cast Banishment on his turn.
Alright. Then I'll
He
just...
doesn't know that.
How many elements are there? Elementals?
3.
You know what, actually, I'm just gonna cast Haste on him. Marcus can have a healthy dose of haste.
You want to haste him? All right. He casts Banishment on the nearest creature that was attacking you with lava, and he says, "Minion, heed me! Begone back to the plane of fire whence thee came!" And the creature recoils at its master's command, and it will sink down into the lava.
Also shrieks of pain because lava hit me. I just remembered that's a problem.
All right, another one has been removed from the board. Long, what are you going to do?
The only thing I can do, explode lightning at this one that is closest, that is also still in the thundercloud circle, so more dex save.
Yeah. Kerpow. Oh, I rolled a 1. Fuck.
He takes 24 points of lightning damage.
All right.
Back to hell with you, to the plane of fire and damnation.
Like a T-1000 getting hit by a shotgun. It's having a hard time forming itself into a body at this point.
Nice.
All right. Oren, what do you do?
I would like to, well, help finish this thing off. First of all, I would like to fly up and get over to I keep saying Grimorn.
All right, you fly into the bubble of fire protection.
Yeah, I can only get to. Oh, what just happened? I seem to be lagged. It's frozen. I can't go that far. 55, so I can go to 30. I can get to here. Now, that's not 10 feet away.
You are 20 feet away.
Within 30, you get fire resist, which is all you need to keep your hair from catching on fire.
Okay. That's a move, and then maybe with Well, no, I think it takes another move for me to put the rest of my hair out.
Yeah, it's an action to extinguish, and it uses one dose of water.
I'm out there.
Well, I emptied my water skin above my head and tried to, to put myself. No, I didn't.
So usually a water skin has 4 doses, and you need to use 1 dose to put yourself out if you're caught on fire. And it also,
Actually, you know what?
once you are
No,
covered in water, it gives you resistance the next time you would be caught on fire.
You know what? That's going to be what I do this turn, actually. I need to put myself out. So I'm putting myself out and with my water skin, but I'm flying nearby. And that's what I have to do this turn. Okay. Actually, I could... No, that's my standard and my move. So a Swift can't do much with that right now. And that's going to be it.
Chris?
Ramorn.
I'm
Okay, so, the swarm of insects is going to attack again.
All right. I think they do enough damage to kill him. So your insects will completely consume the last remains of the monster.
Nice.
Man, the last one to leave.
So just to speed things up, when it comes back around to Marcus, he will banish the last one off the board. And that'll end that combat.
Woohoo!
Filthy wild creatures from the world of flames.
I want to do another dance routine with my about my creatures. Can I roll a
That
performance?
is what
Sure.
you get for disobeying the Lord of Flames.
Are we all just part of his religion now? Just
Yeah.
everyone here is like, yeah, that's what you get, motherfucker. Lord fuck.
I will dispel everything that's triggered except for the fire resistance.
All right. With a little bit of exploration, you'll find fragments of one unburned tapestry. Will you cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
21 on their performance.
Using Detect Magic, you're able to read the magical script. It reads as follows. There are holes in the tapestry, so not all of the words are there, so it is fragmented. It says, ... I have discovered the culmination of the Defiler's inquiry. Amazing! And then some is missing, and then it says, the end is really a beginning. Transfiguration, and then a part is missing, and the next thing says obsidian a couple times, but there's a bunch burned here. It says obsidian is the key. There's another unburned part that says a large structure, a tremendous pool of life energy, and then some of it is burned, and then it says there is some sort of metamorphosis into what I cannot tell. Immense power. Some of it is burned, and then it says, a conduit to the elemental planes. The Defiler can fuse mind and magic.
Can I get a 2d10?
You should have permissions. You can spawn things in from the components dice. If you just want to grab d10s, there's, like this, you can just spawn a couple. See?
In any one of these boxes?
Do you see these two 2d10s I just spawned on the table right here?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, or that? That works too.
What is that for your hero's feast on yourself?
No.
Ooh, I like those. Fancy dice.
No.
Shiny reflective dice.
That's very confusing. No, I missed. I was gonna try to do a divine intervention and see if the Lord of Flame could reconstruct what was lost in flame.
Mm.
Burn it back into existence.
Yeah.
Reconstruct the ashes, please.
Marcus actually has a spell. Marcus sees that you're trying to read the entire fragment, and he's going to cast a spell that allows you to recombine the ashes of an object back into its original form. He'll teach you this spell. You can cast it from now on. So, depending on the spell level you cast it at, it goes back an additional minute from when it was destroyed. So if something is burned, you can see it up to a minute for every spell level. So you can see up to 9 minutes into the past of something that has been burned up.
Can I? I'll use a level 3 minutes. I'll help him with that.
All right. And then it's got like up to a 10-minute concentration. So that really, it's only useful for creatures. If you find a burned creature, you can like see the last like few minutes of its life, sort of like a recreation of how it got killed for investigation purposes. For an object, it's not as important.
What
Well,
what does this
so
thing look
it's-
like?
Okay, but
Oh, it's a spell that only fire clerics and fire druids can learn.
it's something that. Hold on. So we just get to see it for this time. We don't have it actually repaired, so we need to quickly describe it. You're saying, right?
Yeah, well, like you can look at what it says for a few minutes while he's concentrating. And I think only it's like an illusion. It's not actually there. You're just seeing like the after image of the thing.
So while I concentrate on it, you're capable of seeing what was demolished.
Well, the gist of it anyway is that he's discovered the culmination of the Defiler's inquiry into becoming an evolved being, and he's saying how amazing it is, that it's a transfiguration using obsidian spheres. You have to have immense obsidian spheres that can hold the incredible, potent, magical power, and you have to use this tremendous pool of life energy that you gather into an enormous obsidian sphere. And it talks about, like, the part that was burned up specifically says that you would have to consume the obsidian sphere.
Like eat it.
Like, eat
We
it.
knew about these. These were inside in the throne room in
Is it
Also,
possible?
we found one in the
Calic's
desert.
throne room. When you defeated Calic, he ran into a chamber that had enormous obsidian spheres, and he was draining the life energy from everybody in the Colosseum.
Is it possible that these manuscripts are from a defiler that was one of the Sorcerer King?
Oh my god, that scene from Dungeons and Dragons Honor of Among Thieves makes so much sense now.
Oh,
Guess that's not technically spoilers.
I said it. Or I watched it. I mean, but yeah.
So, I remember seeing one of those in the desert. Any chance you could, like, cut it up and, like, not eat the whole thing all at once?
No, it wouldn't work.
Well, those are the spheres that we tried to steal from Herrick.
So keep in mind when the Sorcerer Kings do this, they have already transformed into a dragon. So they are as big as a dragon. They can just swallow the man-sized obsidian sphere and hold it in their gut.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
wait, is it
I mean, I was kind of thinking that might be the case, but I didn't.
So a regular human being would never be able to accomplish the transformation because he'd never be big enough. Like, maybe you can make magic that allows you to grow large enough that maybe you could eat it, but I don't know. It's hard to imagine. Being an actual dragon helps.
Drink the orb.
And then just hope it doesn't re-expand in your stomach and kill you.
I have a lot of questions about this thing. I would like to ask them if that's okay.
Only Marcus is here. What do you ask him?
I have to ask through Marcus.
Well, I mean, who would you ask? These are the lava fields of a hermit fire druid that is literally the only person for miles around.
Him?
We can't have.
I want to ask Korganard.
We
He's
can't
dead.
have-
Morganander is dead.
Well, he's not
He
necessarily
might be
dead. We just lost all concept.
It sounded pretty bad last time you heard from him.
He's not necessarily dead.
Yeah, it's a mystery. You don't know.
We don't know.
But yeah, it sounded awful. It was like getting a phone call from somebody who's being murdered.
But I tried calling him again, and then there was no response.
Yeah.
Maybe his sending stone died.
That's pretty bad.
that a thing? Can people like destroy your sending stones?
To be honest, I don't even know that we should show this information to the Veil Alliance.
What?
Why would that be the case?
Well, yeah, the Veiled Alliance would hate it. I mean, they hate the Sorcerer Kings. They're at war with them. They wouldn't want any more Sorcerer Kings created. So the knowledge of how to make a Sorcerer King would be dangerous knowledge indeed.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
not
think
a.
we should save this and we should make
What do we
more.
not want more
Hold-
Sorcerer Kings?
Hold
Hold on, guys, hold on. I'm big enough that we cast it in large. I can swallow the stone, and I can become a sorcerer king.
No.
Then I can challenge Hamanu for dominance.
No.
Guys,
Interesting
Yeah.
plan.
what?
Still not gonna be a thing, but okay. Thanks for playing.
You're gonna have to sacrifice a bunch of souls for that, and no.
Souls were already in it.
No,
Hey, I'm a
I'm,
soul.
I'm saying this. I'm saying that we shouldn't even show it to them because power corrupts.
No one got it.
Just,
Okay.
for
Now
example,
that
I wouldn't be surprised if the person who's in charge of tier right now could use that information for his own purposes.
What
You
if I
don't
try
think
to
the,
destroy it? I'll hold up my hammer and be like,
No.
should I? No?
Wait,
No?
Wait,
destroy the
Stop.
tapestry?
Stop.
no.
Hold. Hold.
No?
All of you.
The
Okay.
door.
Okay.
I'll put my hammer down.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. Okay. We can all see the tapestry, yes.
Yep, once Detect Magic is cast, all of the writing is clear.
But
Okay.
that's only for the one who can see it. The one who casts detect magic. No one else can see the magic.
Yeah, it would have had to be read aloud by the caster.
Yeah, so I know what I see, and I guess with the concentration on it for rebuilding it temporarily, we can see the rest of it.
I'll walk backwards for just a second. But, I'm sorry. Where are you at? Yeah, I'll walk over here and I'll look at the rest of the group and like hold my hammer up above Grimorn's head, be like, should I do it? Like, huh? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
And we'll put it in the bag of holding
Oh, okay.
with the other tapestry. I think that's something that we could keep secure somewhere, but I think no one should see this information.
Crucially, how does this help us stop the psionic interference?
It probably
It
doesn't,
doesn't.
but
This
it
has
doesn't
nothing to
matter.
do with that. This is a side quest. We're still on side quests. We're like 3
Well.
weeks into side quests again.
Hey, you're almost there. The third island is just a few days away to the east.
That's
Ah.
like 3 sessions. That's what I just heard. I just heard 3 weeks. We'll get there by my birthday.
No. I told you last week that I'm trying to expedite some of the combats. This was a big one against difficult enemies.
Yeah.
If there's CR18, if you had to fight 4 CR18 monsters that are immune to Krios' area effect damage, that would be a tough fight. So really, it almost entirely hinged on the mental stability of Marcus getting him to banish his minions away.
But Taro, yeah, that was great. Hollywood
We just need
mix
to
there.
be immune with Grimorn, though, to the fire.
Yeah, you could grind him down. You could beat him, but it would take like 3 sessions to win that
Yeah.
But the
combat.
real
Oh, I was
power
fine.
the power
I was
of
kicking
love.
their ass.
Yeah. It took a couple hours.
How that went. That
I was
said,
kicking ass.
I do want to ask questions about this thing.
So ask them.
Okay, right. I have a chance. We saw one of these in the desert, right? Near where the winged elephant temple thingy is.
No,
Saw one of what?
that was an obelisk, but that was not one of those spheres. The spheres are the spheres that are created by the Sorcerer Kings by absorbing
We saw
life.
one of these in Hamanu's.
They're
I
Yeah,
heard
they're-
that part.
they're basically in the Sorcerer King's like chambers or royal, their castles.
Okay. Does the obelisk seem to be similar?
No,
Are you
Okay.
talking about that random pillar of death in the
yes.
desert?
Yes.
No, it's not a sphere.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But it's not a sphere. It's a different diabolical item, maybe, but it is not like what we have seen in Tyr when the Sorcerer King was absorbing the energy from everyone in the city, and trying to
It
kill
did
them.
have runic symbols on the winged elephant, though, so maybe it's something important.
This refers to the defiling powers of a Sorcerer King, somebody that would be extremely powerful.
On this, is there any way to more or less reverse the polarity?
Well,
Of
what
a
am
Sorcerer
I?
King and have him give up his souls that he's eaten.
What am I? No one knows.
Okay, well that wasn't what I thought, but that is a good
Gonna
idea.
punch him in the gut like Cell. And then,
That's fine.
This is some of the
Actually, not 1,000 souls.
I
seeing-
like that. Yeah,
Missing me.
what we're
No,
seeing is the power of some of the worst magical effects from this world.
so, but if you get swallowed by the Dragon Sorcerer King, and then you find the little
Orb and throw it out
Obsidian
of their
orb.
stomach.
just shatter that in his stomach, and like, what happens?
Well, you go in and you tell us.
Oh,
don't
you're
think
right.
you can-
Yeah.
I don't think you can easily shatter. Didn't Torch try smacking one of them before and it didn't really do anything?
Well,
Oh.
the one thing though that I know is that we should let no Sorcerer King knows that we have this type of information, because they
Yeah.
would defensively want to kill us,
True.
no matter what.
Next
I'm not sure
question.
why. I'm not
Is-
sure why you were worried about the Veiled Alliance learning this information though, because none of them are dragons, so they can't eat the orbs.
All you need is a traitor or someone that wants more power than the other.
Okay,
Like
next
a
question.
merchant house.
Is it still in their stomachs?
Did Oren look at me yet?
Are you asking if the orbs get digested?
Yes.
We don't know.
Where
I'm pretty sure they digest them as part of the transformation.
Okay.
They become part of the dragons. They become like your obsidian scales on the outer coat and the bones in your body. You're gonna absorb them like a pill.
All right.
It's gonna be quite an ordeal to eat a bunch of those, though. Like, imagine if you had to eat an entire string of anal beads. Ugh.
Well, that's
damn it.
different than me.
Oh my
Man.
god.
I remember back when we tried
Where
to
did
get
this stuff
PG
come from,
Oh
Ninja?
my
Right. And the conversation has turned.
Oddly specific.
God.
Yeah,
Are we
remember
learning-
when you said PG?
Ninja, are we learning a little bit more about yourself today? Or?
Uh,
It's fine. Nobody watches these streams.
Now it's a party. Now it's a party.
yep.
Getting a little spicy in the
Longest
Twitch.
rare Christian Minecraft server.
I'm on my fourth beer. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's, we're in territories now.
Yeah, Joe is completely awake now. He wants to know more.
Look, I'm just like.
I'm sure we have a video of this somewhere.
All right, so feeling inspired, Marcus is going to implore that you take him with you. He says, I wish to leave this island and travel with you. I feel I'm doing more harm than good here. I should no longer remain.
Wouldn't that mean like losing
Who's
your
gonna
ability
watch this
powers?
area and make sure it's nurtured?
No, look, a change is as good as a rest. Let us give him a chance to leave the place that torments himself.
All right.
So if you survive this adventure, would you be interested in maybe joining my shrine?
A new place in the world where fire is appreciated. I will take you up on that offer when the day comes.
Perfect.
Aw. Who's gonna take care of this place?
Look,
can-
he will later. Give the man a chance.
Perhaps a druid will rise among the giants that live upon this island, now that the land will not shake itself apart under their feet and burn their Erdlu herds.
Rather than just hoping that happens, why don't you be proactive and make that happen?
Why don't we go talk to them?
Well, it was the fire minions that were causing the volcanic eruption. Now that they're
Also,
banished, it's not happening.
Let the lava flow, and once it dries, one day it's going to become a very fertile soil.
also,
Who's gonna take care of
we-
Tremble when you're gone?
do we
Look at
agree
his
that
head.
the
That was supposed to be
lava
us,
kill
you
the
monkey.
Erdlu?
The lava would kill the Erdlu if it were allowed to continue for 24 hours.
Okay, but
So-
but the Erdlu herd that we're missing, we have figured out the culprit was.
Yeah, wasn't that the other
Oh,
island? We
oh, the other
changed
island.
islands
I'm
since
sorry,
this,
never
since
mind.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm on. Okay.
Yeah, that did get sorted out right at the end before leaving the island.
It was the fire drake.
The third tribe had it.
Oh.
They had a female member of the giant tribe. She had
So-
the prized Erdlu, and at the very end, when you were about to change islands, they were found.
Got
Where
it.
can we go in the next hour?
Well, I mean, you're supposed to travel east, so how are you going to travel across the silt to the east from here?
How
Okay.
far is it?
4 days travel.
To
So,
interrupt this again, but I had another
the
question about that tapestry.
Okay.
Does it like like how does it work exactly? Like,
It's describing a magic ritual.
all right, just roughly tell me. Like, the Lich puts his soul into the jar by.
Oh, you want to know how it works?
making it
So,
split.
the way Kalik was doing it at the very, very, very beginning, episode, 3 of this, at the very beginning, King Kalik, the Defiler Lord of Tyr, had gathered everybody in the kingdom into his gladiatorial arena for his great games to coronate his ascendants. At the same time, he had imported a dozen enormous obsidian spheres from afar. Places like Sharvas, where they export obsidian, or from Nibene, where they also export obsidian. So he imported his obsidian spheres, and he gathered all of his people into his arena, which was in fact part of his ritual. The temple that he was inside of the pyramid, with all of his spheres, was a focal point to gather the life energy of everybody in the Colosseum. So everybody in his kingdom, 10,000 people, they were all going to be murdered, and all of their souls were going to be drained into the obsidian spheres. And then he was going to transform into his true dragon form, and then he was going to eat all of those spheres, at which point he would transform into a true dragon. He would gain all of the powers of a true dragon. He would become 30th level, I think, and he would become a lot more powerful. There is a true dragon that all of the other sorcerer kings pay tribute to, and he runs amok. It's like Godzilla, basically. So if they don't appease Godzilla, he runs amok, so everybody pays tribute to him. And Kalik was basically trying to do the same thing to himself in order to compete with the true dragon. But he was unable to do it. He was assassinated just before he could complete the ritual. He literally died while eating the obsidian spheres, and that's what Morg was referring to.
So if ever we become a sorcerer king, we know how to become a dragon. Now we know how to swallow the balls and become a mega dragon.
Yeah, but to do so, you need to be at least 25th level, and you need to be a psionicist and a wizard.
Huh.
Then we can
And-
get rid of the Mega Dragon.
And a defiler.
If I ever try an ascension
Wait,
process,
is Hamano a wizard? I thought Hamano was a fighter.
Hamanu is a weird wizard because he's like an Eldritch Knight kind of fighter wizard, but he is definitely a psionicist and a wizard too.
Like a blade singer type. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do something fun for an hour.
Oh, I'm ready. Are you guys ready to travel? Are you ready to begin day one of your
well,
travel?
Before we travel, is there anything of note in the area?
The only civilization on the island belongs to the giants. Occasionally, Marcus has dealings with the giants. It might be nice to tell them he's leaving, although he doesn't think they'll care because he's been kind of crazy and kept to himself.
Can we take a long rest?
Yeah.
Before we leave. Yeah.
I would like to
Not here, though.
fly to the giants.
You'll have to leave the immediate vicinity of the lava fields before you can
Wait,
rest.
you can fly, Taurus?
I used my flying plum because I
Good.
thought I needed
Oh.
it.
Yeah, so he still
I
has a
wanna
few minutes
fly.
of flying. You can fly around if you want.
Oh, it's an hour of flying.
Where do you want to fly to?
Die?
Do you just want to explore the skies?
Yeah, I would just try out flying, because
Well, you're flying too? Hey,
See
can I
from
fly?
the
Yeah.
top of the volcano.
When you did it, I was like, "That's a good idea. I should do it too."
All right, well, fly up, make a perception check, and I'll tell you if you see anything.
Okay, that's now we're talking.
Go look inside the volcano and see if it stopped exploding.
I want to use my no direction. I'll use no direction so I can try this advantage.
Can I spend some time during that time replenishing material
15 and a
for
15.
fire spells, like sulfur and all these ingredients?
Oh, sulfur very plentiful around here, easy to get. Just yeah, you can spend some time gathering that material as much as your heart desires.
I'll do that. I'll fill up my. I'll take as much as I can.
17.
All right,
Oh,
so
well,
you
keep
fly
going.
around, and with a 17, you're going to spot that the sky, in the clouds, there's something moving in the clouds.
Cloud Ray.
A winged creature. There's more than one. They're pretty high up.
Horde of Cloud Ray.
You spot 2 wyverns. It looks as if they're fighting each other. One wyvern comes in close to the second wyvern. They meet in combat in the sky. There's an immediate thrashing of wings. They sort of lock together and they begin flying down towards the ground, almost like falling out of the sky. But they remain locked together, and they get closer and closer to the ground. And then at the very last moment, they break apart and they fly away in different directions.
Ooh, they're doing the eagle.
They were. Where's the egg? I want the egg.
I want the
Where's the
Cloud
fucking
Ray.
That happens
Where's the
later.
egg? No. Where's the egg?
Well, now that you've spotted them, you can pursue one of the wyverns, follow it to its nest if you'd like.
Okay. Can I tell which one was bigger?
That is a DC 20 knowledge nature to determine the gender of a wyvern by
Yes.
looking
Yeah,
at it.
Bardic inspiration.
No, because I just said I did my no direction, which means I get advantage on nature checks.
Also with a Bardic
Ballin'.
inspiration. And Bardic.
No, I'm not. Are you flying around with me?
Yeah, I have fly too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm flying too, but I was focused on Marcus.
Flying gang. Who else is there? Are you on the carpet?
I'm not up there yet, though.
21, baby. I didn't need the bardic
Did
inspiration, but I'll
the
keep
carpet burn in this area?
All right. You
21
determine
nature check.
with your keen eyesight and your good knowledge of nature which one was the pregnant female.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the. I tell the guys with my psychic connection with them. I tell them, remember that wyvern that we left in Tyr? That one was a boy. This one's a girl. I know because it had different equipment. And I fly. I just start darting. I start darting like Goku, and I just start.
I chase after
Can I-
him.
towards it.
I can see Taurus up there, and I hear what he's saying.
I just, phew, I
Man
just
saw
start-
2 dragons
gonna go-
flying, and the first thing he's like, "Look at the genitals."
I'm
I
gonna,
keep it. If I can get close enough, I'll keep a distance and make sure that I don't scare it off. I want to see where its nest is.
All right.
chasing after Taurus.
I want to fly after him.
I know what just happened.
We have the same.
I
flying
know what
speed.
just happened.
We heard you. Congratulations.
You're mature enough for that, Taurus?
Okay, so you track it to its nesting grounds. The wyverns nest in a tall, rocky outcropping.
Okay.
I just
okay.
watched them do it.
I would like to roll a stealth to see if I can get to a place where I can observe them and still be stealthy with that.
I would assume this is like a robbery. You have to roll a stealth. You have to climb.
Bardic inspiration.
That's an athletics
He's
test.
flying, right?
That's gonna be easy. Well,
He's
yeah,
flying.
we can bypass the climb one
20
because you can just fly.
26 stealth.
So you move without being noticed, and
I
26
fly very slowly.
you find an egg in the nest. The creature seems to be sleeping, and if you can roll a good sleight of hand, you might be able to sneak that egg away.
Okay, here we go.
It's gonna be an episode of the cruise.
Incubate it.
I'm surprised you haven't confused it with a giant
That's
giant
funny.
female. Oh.
All right. You very quietly take one wyvern egg from the nest. The creature hasn't noticed you. Are you going to escape quietly?
I'm definitely gonna do the same.
Ninja, how do cloud rays give birth? I'm just asking.
I will.
I don't know.
I will exit. And like
Exit
as soon
means
as I'm
right.
clear from the area, I am going to dart back towards the group. But before I get to the group, I will land on the island. I'm gonna pull out my earring, and I'm going to put this egg inside
wyvern.
of the it's not a dragon, it's a I got the dragon head still.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I
the
have
Drake
dragon
skull.
head. The Drake skull. I have the Drake skull.
Mm.
I'm gonna put it inside the Drake skull. And I'm going to so the Drake skull I don't know if the Drake skull won't fit into my barrel, will it?
Probably not. It's pretty big.
Shit. I don't know if I have anything warm. Let me see. Well, let me just look at my sheet for just a second. In my sheet, I have. Oh, I got fine clothes, courtier's outfit. Oh.
So, one thing to think about while you guys are on the island is everybody needs at least 4 days worth of food and water to get from here to there.
That's not gonna work for me because I just dumped out a bunch of water.
Mm. So then you need to
We
find a
need
water
one
source.
boat.
The giants have a water source here on the island.
Oh, by the way, to Marcus, while we have him, he should probably go tell the giants that he lied.
I will go with you, Marcus.
Marcus agrees he must speak with the giants and tell them that he is leaving the island.
Oh,
Make amends.
Mr. Blanky. So I take Mr. Blanky. I forgot I had Mr. Blanky.
Is
I
that
take
the
my Mr. Blanky.
flying carpet?
No, Mr. Blanky is my my actual my bedroll blanket.
Are you
I
gonna
take
roll
Mr.
it
Blank-
in the egg?
I wrap the egg in Mr. Blanky, and then I put the Blanky inside of the barrel. But I put it inside of the cask with all my gems and all that stuff. I put it inside the cask with all the gems, and then I put the cask inside the barrel, and then the barrel back inside the earring.
All right.
And then I come back to the group, and I act like nothing happened.
Well, I saw you, and what's the other name saw you? Right? We were chasing after you.
Yep.
We kind of flanked you. We were like your wingman on the way back. I wasn't up there with the thing. But,
Can you make a perception check while I was robbing the?
Yes, I can see.
Oh.
You know, the color of an eagle's eye is 2 miles away with my goggles. But I will settle up to you in the skies and say, it's okay, Taurus. Your secret's safe with me.
Not with me though. I'm kidding.
So
What are you talking about?
Marcus and Trenble, they're going to climb onto the carpet with ring sight, and they're going to fly and follow the party. And Marcus is going to suggest that if you need water for the travels to the next island, he can put in the good word with the giants, and if we go back to the giants' cave, he can help us get supplied with water, and he'll explain himself to the giants on his way out.
with that high nature check, what kind of wyverns were these? Fire wyverns, I'm assuming.
They're not fire wyverns. They're just wyverns that live in a fiery environment.
Okay.
Can I speak to the giants and explain them how they should start maybe praying and respecting the volcano?
Okay.
Because if it wasn't from us, they would have all burned to death.
Yeah, you more than likely can tell them to do that. Yes. So everybody agrees you travel to the giants then.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
I was
you
gonna be nefarious, but if Marcus tells us to put a good word in, and
I will fly over there.
we'll get water that without trying to steal the water, then yes. I'll
If
do it that
someone
way.
I've already filled up my barrel in their pool.
So as you are leaving the lava fields, Marcus will stop Tremble and say, "Wait!" And he points down at his boot where there's a Deathwatch beetle approaching his leg, and Marcus is going to use his druid powers to speak to the beetle and tell it to return to its home. There's no fight here, and the beetle leaves. And Tremble says, "Oh, is that dangerous?" And Marcus says, "Why do you think they call it the Deathwatch beetle?"
Sweet.
Wow.
Does it kill you in 12 hours?
It's very deadly.
That watch, like looking.
Yeah.
To be fair, I can't
Not
believe
like
I
a
got those
clock.
fucking. Those are insane rolls. Like.
Yeah, I was pretty crazy.
Understand? I remember you wanting a wyvern, and I was very confused. Like, oh, that's convenient. I didn't realize it meant so much to you, or why you want it.
Is it big
Oh,
enough to
just need
carry
the cloud
cars?
You just need the cloud.
It's not big enough to carry me.
I have a question though. Do they eat kinks? Because that's my kink wrenching family might.
It's
Yes.
easier. It's easier this time to carry the egg instead of carrying the freaking wyvern through the desert for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, you know what? I thought, with my lower intelligence at the time, that I could, tame a wyvern.
Ninja.
Yeah, we know. We were entertaining it.
Where do cloud rays normally hang
With
out?
your fire intelligence.
In the sky, in the silt, in the deep desert.
How do
You're-
they give birth? I gotta get a baby.
I mean, they can just levitate, I think, through the sky, so they just probably do everything in the clouds.
What about the eggs? They just like drop them like bomb cells. Just
They probably like cling to the body of the parent until they're old enough to fly on their own. And
so
then
if we kill a parent, we can get a baby cloud.
I bet the whole life cycle is all in the air.
So if we kill a cloud ray, we can take its babies.
I think it might crash and kill all the babies.
Which is why we have to have telekinesis. Man, I just really want a cloud ray long. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since the game started, and I figured out
Cloud Ray works with telekinesis. It's too heavy.
long. Ever since Session Wood, I've been trying to figure out a way to make this work, but it seems like it's really.
I would
wonder-
like to stay on, guys, but I'm starting to nod.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
18 minutes anyways.
It's close to the end, for sure.
When
We can still have the conversations with the giants real quick.
yeah.
Like 18 minutes.
Come on, guys. Come on. Move it.
When we're with the giants, is it possible to maybe, while trying to convince them about, actually, do you want to do that in a conversation or?
Okay, well,
Always.
for starters, like the interaction with Marcus and the Giants goes like they're cautious around him, and he says, "I'm not a good druid, and I need to leave this island. I caused too much harm. I convinced you that you needed to kill. You need to get rid of your." Trade deal with the House McKay, and you sank the ships, and I had lied. They weren't really here to rob you, and so I need to leave. I've caused nothing but trouble here, and I will leave with these travelers and go to other islands. And the giants are like, whatever, get out of here. We didn't want you here anyway. And then Grimorn tells them, be respectful to the volcano, and they all nod their heads solemnly and say, volcano, big dangerous. much bad lately, and they don't really understand it, but they listen because you seem like you know a lot. You went to the volcano and you came back and it stopped rumbling. So they were like, "Oh, this is like a real druid, a real fire druid, not like that other one that failed." So we'll.
I'd like to explain them how to build their own shrine.
Yeah.
And like kind of give them also some of the prayers from Lord of Flame, and explain them too that if they're respectful of the volcano, one day it's gonna become fertile soil.
All right.
They'll be able to farm on it.
The giant tries to recite the words and he rolls a 4.
I'll do it in. I'll tell him in giant. I'll explain all this in giant.
Anybody want to give him bardic inspiration to get better than a 4?
I used all of mine on Taurus.
Nope.
I'll give him a guidance. Okay, that's a good spot for a guidance.
Every single one of my body. I use them all.
He gets a D4.
I feel like we bypassed the introductions. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're talking to giants, and we didn't.
I
give
want
him
the
a-
introductions. Yeah, you're right.
I give him a +4.
I walk
Right.
up first and I say, "I am Taurus, great hunter," and I roll my strength check with a rage on it.
Oh.
Do
A big
these-
show
are
of
these
strength.
the new giants?
30? 30?
The giants of Avegdaar, they do not look as strong as the other giants. They look malnourished, and they can't flex as hard as you can. So you intimidate them a little bit with your power.
Taurus great.
I tell them, we say your island, and we get rid of fire monsters and bring Druid here to you. He has something to tell you, and now we have all that other stuff.
All that other stuff. So the giants, they are happy the druid is leaving. They're gonna pay tribute to the volcano. They might build a building, but the giants are very stupid. These are hill giants, effectively. They're not intelligent. They're not
not
good at things.
Right?
These are not like fire giants. These are not
Yeah.
guys that are going to be great at crafting anything.
I got an idea though. I'll draw on the wall what the shrine should look like for them,
Yeah.
and then I'll ask Morg. I'll talk to Morg. I'll ask Morg. Would you be able to do like long? Could you do as you've done in Tier, where you were growing the plants and maybe help them start a recult, some farming a little bit, so they can do better.
Agriculture.
I could do that. I don't know if anything would really grow at the
15
foot of
hours,
the
right?
volcano where all this lava is.
One of the giants
Right,
will
well,
chime in and say, "Oh, to the north, there be forest, big tree. In valley, good growth. Many Erdlu raised fat there. All food supply in valley of green trees and Erdlu." So he's going to describe there's like an area of the island that is very fertile with the volcanic soil and many tall trees, and Erdlu are there. That's their entire society is built around it.
I would like to make a suggestion.
Yeah.
Between Marcus and Trenbull. Okay, now that you two are together again, how about, with the lessons that you've learned, you combine the powers of nature and trade or civilization or whatever it is you'd like to call it, and like just try to reestablish the deal so that all may benefit.
Okay. That's a pretty important move. It says in the guide that it won't occur to Trenbull to restart trade with any of these giants unless one of the party members suggests it. Since he did, he'll say, you know what? It occurs to me that's a brilliant idea. It was always the dream that we'd expand the McKay Empire and be the family behind it on the coast in the Silt Sea, and I think to repay your debt to House McKay for the lost lives and the dwarves of Charvas, you must come and work again for House McKay and help us reestablish trade with the giants of Avegdaar to do as he says and improve the lives of us all.
He did do this all for a reason, you remember. You can't just, like, bowl over doing whatever you want. You gotta be more respectful than that.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
I
seems
was
like-
waiting for you to say that.
Yes, it seems like, and I was talking in the text chat, it seems like I don't see any evidence of farming or animal husbandry here. These giants are living by what? Piracy?
A little bit.
And why do you think they're doing that?
There's a small amount of farming. They can raise some erdlu in the one little patch of good ground on the island. But they
Yeah,
also are known for killing
Keep them between
people,
their raids.
and raiding a little bit. Yeah.
We
I don't
can
see
we
much
can maybe give them some resources so they can stop doing that.
Although in recent memory they got a bad rap. They were tricked into raiding.
Tricked into raiding, I'm sure.
Tricked into thinking that the people were evil and stealing all their stuff.
Yeah, Marcus told them they
Yes,
they are
I
going
heard.
to rob you and rape the land of its natural resources, and the giants were like, they rape land. What kind of sick person rape land? We not let them take resource. We kill now, and they threw rocks at the ships until they sank.
I'm saying, to make clear, combine your respect for nature with your industrialness, and just create a world where the giants can use their strength to the people's advantage, while also not killing them all, and think it'll be good.
Yes, I've heard your speech. I heard it the first time.
Trenbull saw Grimorn collecting the sulfur, and now that he realizes it has value to wizards and clerics, he thinks that maybe that could be part of his trade as well. Obsidian and sulfur. This place is a treasure trove. There's probably rare minerals and gems as well.
Yeah,
Stop.
we did find some gems last time.
I
Oran's
appreciate your.
unconvinced. Oran
I
goes
appre-
off.
I'll catch him later. I appreciate your energy, Trenbull, but again, please remember why all this happens. Fear capitalistic overreach.
The misdeeds of one old foolish man. He still holds a bit of a grudge against Marcus.
Take his just freaking. I'm sorry. Just take it one step at a time. It's not gonna be much use to anyone if you just take all that it has to offer and strip it bare, and it's gonna mess everything up. Just try to get along. You can see like the tiredness on his face.
Of course. And I'm sure Oren is like, oh great, the merchant house is spreading their tendrils all the way out here into the middle of nowhere.
I check chat, please.
The hipster lord.
Wait, you're checking whose huts? Giant huts?
Yeah, but that's
Chats. He was talking about the text chat. He was like chiming in. Looking for evidence in the huts of the giants. Maybe take any ill-gotten treasure. So roll a stealth. That's the first thing. Any robbery requires a
He's
stealth.
at a 23 on stealth.
yeah.
Okay. So
Do you need investigation after that point?
it's 3 rolls. Stealth.
Okay. Next up.
Well, you don't need to do that. You know why? Because you stole all of their treasures last time.
Oh, that's part of the plan, but I can't carry it all.
What's it?
Investigation's the second one. So you're trying to figure out where their treasures are. All right. They didn't spot you on your way in.
26 investigate.
Yeah, they did not hide their treasure very well. All right, so you did find it. Let me generate it here. I didn't have that prepared, but that's a good thought.
No problem. What you probably do have prepared is
Whoa.
evidence
We're
of
robbing them
piracy.
again?
Wait, hold on. I did this already.
Yeah, they've been robbed once.
Yeah, you guys robbed you. He's like judging them for being pirates after he robbed them the day before. Like,
This
Yeah,
is-
motherfucker,
this
we
is
had nothing. You
dichotomy.
two know
It's like they just went out and robbed again. I'm gonna take everything again.
God damn!
But
It's like
They
they
had
don't
nothing
know if they
to-
can't have
It's our
anything.
first time meeting them, and they're gonna think that we robbed them completely.
no, look, I'm only one man. I can't carry back a giant's.
Hey, that
Bro.
like it's an excuse. Stop that.
Well,
Someone
look,
needs to go do some
No, no.
character development.
So we snuck in here on the last session. We snuck in here, completely robbed them, never even talked to any of them.
oh,
Then
I
we
guess
got
I missed
out.
that. I forgot that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we completely robbed
Alright.
them.
And now you guys are
And
trying to
then now
judge
we're
them
coming
for
back.
for robbing
Now we
people.
came back. We're introducing ourselves for the first time, and we're
I
like,
think we were
can just-
justified doing it the first time because we didn't know all this beforehand, and then we learned all this and we
Let's
felt a bit
introduce our
bad.
religion and everything of fire and stuff, and let's rob him.
Okay,
You know
so
what? Okay, I tell you what. I want to go grab like just a bunch of little humanoid skulls. I guess I'll grab a couple of those and bring those back.
humanoid skulls, you wouldn't really find those around here.
Really?
Do,
They live on their
is,
own.
is the place they told us that's north
Alright.
that has all the farmland and stuff?
this is-
with
this
the
is
earth
called,
moon, is that on our way where we're going?
No.
This is or this is called like giant discrimination.
So
Oh, most definitely. Yes.
if you look at the map, you'd never really have a reason to go into the northern area.
Fair, but that's what Oren's assumption is. That's been my career before joining the crew. Was I was a military man fighting off giants. So over in
Hang on, that was the first island.
yeah.
This is the second
So-
one. Okay, so on the second island, you arrived at 1, and then you went to the volcano at 2, and then you went to the building at 3, and now you're on the eastern coast of Avegdaar, and you're ready to take the 4-day trip across the Silt Sea to the last island.
That's fair. So even with 26, I can't find or fabricate any human skulls. Okay, understood.
What you can find is a giant's treasure. If you'd like to roll a sleight of hand to take it, you could get away with it.
But nothing is.
Do you guys want to help
No, I'm
out
not
these
roll.
giants so that maybe they could have a sustainable life
Yeah,
of
that's-
living, so that
that's-
they
that's
possibly
kinda what we were
would stop
trying.
raiding? Yeah. If you guys want to take a long rest in a foresty place, out of this lava
Yeah.
pit, we could possibly go do that, and I could go do my ritual over there. It takes 8 hours while you guys rest.
Yeah.
That,
And we
that
we
could be a
could,
thing.
and if we don't steal them and get in trouble with them, maybe we can get some water from them.
So, Will, what you found, you sneak into the giant's cave, and what you found is they had a little garden. There was like a lot of sunlight that opens up into this one cave, and they've got a garden that's growing all of these like red fruits of some kind. It has the look of a hot pepper, but you can see that they were growing these special.
I'm not taking that. That doesn't make my case for me.
Just digging desperately for evidence that you're right and finding
I
absolutely
might
nothing.
come back empty-handed. That might just happen. So. It sounds like Oren comes back like kicking rocks and fuming and just
You don't read.
mad at the world.
I mean, they don't have any written language, so they can't really mark it off as anything special. It's just some peppers in the ground.
All right, guys, I'm probably gonna call it here.
All right. Yeah, it's midnight. Thanks for showing up for the whole game. Yeah.
Yeah, last time I had a sinus infection.
Yeah.
Then developed into a sinus infection.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. And it was a good job with all the summoned creatures beating the hell out of the monster.
I
All
gotta
right.
come up with how to figure out to make them useful because they just end up normally being random objects.
Well, it's tough because that enemy had a really high AC and they weren't able to land a lot of hits, but they were doing good damage.
You did more damage than me, that's for sure. You did a good job.
Hey, Sky, is your character becoming like a crop cop, just trying to? Yeah.
That sort of counts in this case. Yes, I see where you're going, and it's not entirely wrong in this case.
I'm gonna take
He
all the
really
contraband
wants
for
to
myself.
He really feels the need to see the giants as this monolithic force of evil in the world that needs to be fought against.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna draw on the wall for them images of shrines, and maybe they can build their own,
Right.
and then
And
We'll tell him too that we're gonna go up north of the island before we leave, and our friend the druid here will make their land fertile, so maybe they can grow their own food and stop having to rob people on the road, so they can survive.
All right. Well, the giants will say if the dwarves weren't going to steal from them, they never would have attacked them. And almost nobody comes out this way, so they like the idea of trade with Trenbull. Because Trenbull says that he's got mainland things that they don't have out here. They've got different animals, and they've...
They got a lot of obsidian from the volcano.
And Trenbull says they could take obsidian and sulfur from here and bring back food that the giants don't have access to out here in the middle of nowhere. And the giants like the idea of an expanded diet.
Happy. Hooray.
The giants like the idea of an expanded diet because they're living on almost nothing but Erdlu. Imagine if you ate nothing but chicken every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I could do it, but not many people could.
Okay, so we camp with the giants, sort of, you know.
Yeah.
Present company excluded.
The giants will offer you food and water, so you'll be resupplied for the 4-day trip.
That's good. And then we can have a long rest.
Yeah, that's fine. If you'd like the long rest here in the cave, everybody will top off their hit points and stuff before traveling. It's probably a good idea. So food, water, check. Rest, check. Everybody gets their spell slots and everything back. You definitely want to do that before this starts out. The giants will warn you that east of here, very dangerous, many creatures.
What kind of creatures have they seen?
Wait, I thought those giants were supposed to come with us. The other giants.
No.
Well, they died, right?
Oh, they stopped at this island.
Yeah, the giants didn't want to go into the other giants' territory, and there's that section with the undead, and it was just bad business. They are supposed to turn back there. They got you this far, though.
Yeah.
I'm closing out.
I want
See
to
you, Will.
talk to the giants.
Good night, Will.
Ask them about on the way there, resting spots, any.
All right. The giants will tell you very few travel to the third island. There's a vast expanse of mud flats and mangroves. Like a mangrove swamp, how it's got the tree roots going down into the water. But instead of water, it's silt. So there's like a mangrove forest in the silt sea that extends east of here in the shallows. So it's like a shallow silt sea full of trees that can grow in it.
I meant is there a place that we can sleep on the way there?
In the trees. That's what he's saying. He's trying to answer your question, but saying the mangroves extend up out of the silt and you can climb up into them and camp there. They can even support the weight of a giant.
Cool. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's a very unusual terrain. So traveling through an area that's silt and mangroves in a forest, it's
It is
rough terrain.
For us, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
And I'll end the stream there because that's a good cutoff spot, right at midnight.
That all happened.